So apparently fans are now calling the mobile adaptation of Sonic Forces the best version.
Oh dear.
Oh yes.
Oh dear.
Well, it's only for a very simple, stupid reason. If I had to be of
Is it
the
to do
most
with?
honest of natures.
Is it to do with the Phantom Ruby?
God, I wish. Although that would explain Infinite pretty well, wouldn't it?
I guess.
You know what? We'll go with that for now, just so that yeah, I like that. That's a good explanation, Tess.
Bearing in mind, I'm just taking shots in the dark. Yeah, the lights are off. I've got the vodka, got the glasses. Shots. No, I'm just guessing based on little bits of tweets that I've heard. So.
Oh, well, no, that's just based on a stupid trailer that I find hilarious. From what I can tell, the big thing is that people are upset that Sonic Forces is less than a third in 3D. This mobile game is 100% 3D.
No. Phones don't exist. And that's my only objection. There is no such thing as a phone.
And thus there cannot be anything such as a phone game.
Exactly, Edgeworth.
That's why Super Unicorn Adventure doesn't exist either. Because you can't have a unicorn game if there are no unicorns.
Yes. Oh, Total T, Heartbeat, Loss of Brosian. The chat is smaller now because YouTube changed. Hold me, Austin. YouTube changed. And as a white male, I'm inherently scared of change.
What?
Herbert, you're watching with your imagination.
First of all, white, news to me. Two, male, news to me.
But what? I don't even know what question to start with, Austin.
See, I was about to go into this thing about, well, lions are usually yellow, so I would have said, oh, you strike me as more yellow, and then I realized it's like, no, that's already something. Shit.
Toe beans. Turtle T, why would you reset your Felf? You know, your Felf.
Oh no, how dare you. Then again, you got Gulliver. That's a good thing, right?
In a manner of speaking. Anyway,
I'm assuming,
where's my
based on the
kidneys?
name and given the plot that they normally base most of New Leaf's animals off of, I'm gonna guess that Gulliver is a skunk, right?
Nailed it.
Is that a sprite of Nekomara?
I think it was.
That is the most adorable, stupidly adorable, stupidly adorable, that was adorable.
Nekomaru remains like top husbando 2K17.
See, I just like him because he's like a funny offset from like the characters I'm used to.
He's like...
Before we get...
He's like a personable version of Tucker.
I could do that. So I have to ask, because I don't remember, who are the 5 people you think are going to survive to the end so I can write them down? It's the only thing I haven't written down yet.
Bear with. Yes, lost in Danganronpa. We back. Pardon me, I just need to open a... Okay. Lucky for you, Austin. Lucky for you, I'm a dog lover. No! I had a notepad file. Okay. It was Hajime, obviously, because he's the protagonist. Sonia, because I keep forgetting she exists, but I love her. Kazuichi, because he just seems too much like an obvious, oh, hey, I'm kinda like Leon, therefore he's not gonna die. Apparently I got so into writing the reasons why that's where I stopped. Fucking hell. Hang on, Well, I know who I don't think is going to survive. You know what, I can just go into continue and then...
For a long time, Humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Right. Luckily, we have report cards. I can look at this and it should remind me. Okay, Lozu. Try not to die then. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fuyuhiko and Akane, because they're both tough and life. And I definitely remember saying that Mahiru is going to die this chapter because she has no personality. No personality. She may get a load of character development just so we grow attached to her, only for her to be killed off this chapter. That is my prediction. She gon' die. Also, actually,
Okay.
while we're here, perhaps I should actually buy some fucking... I didn't even realize this was a thing that you could do. What even are these? I mean, I know what they are, but like what do some of these even do? Moon salt. Like, I don't want to click on them in case it gives them to me. I want to know what they do. I mean, some of these I recognized from the previous game. But like, I mean, Lost in Thought I used extensively, but like, I'll come back to this later. But anyway, yeah.
You're gonna get through the whole game and not buy any of it.
Yeah. But yeah, Hajime, Kazuichi, Akane, Fuyuhiko, and Sonia. See, I keep forgetting Sonia exists.
Even if we weren't told this directly, you'd know it just by looking at the world around us.
Which is good because, like, I don't think Nekomaru's going to survive, which means we're going to lose the bulge at some point. But then at least we still have Kazuichi's fine, fine booty.
The internet, TV, and newspapers are overflowing with hopeful messages that say exactly that.
That's my hope! Anyway.
But people who can't win, people who don't try to win, people who try their best and still can't win.
I'm not 100% recognizing this voice. Like, is it just like Makoto on steroids? Is it Nagito? Or is it Hajime? I don't actually remember how they sound.
They are all worthless trash.
Trash!
There are two kinds of
it is
people
Nagito.
in this world. Those who are born with worth, and everybody else. No matter how hard a lowly human tries, they will never be the same as someone who was born worthy.
If I just hold on the screen, is he just going to eventually get all the way across from one side to the other?
They say that effort breeds success, but that's a complete lie. No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog.
Not with that attitude.
No matter how much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky.
But it might represent Luxembourg at Eurovision, so mind your tits, sir.
Which means unworthy humans will never become worthy. No
It's
matter
so weird
what
to see
they
someone
do.
like actually talking
People with
in these
talent
games.
don't become talented.
Like, it doesn't
They're just
look right.
born with their abilities
Yeah,
right from the
no,
start.
the art style does not lend itself to it.
And this line here, I feel like that would piss off some people on Tumblr because they're like, oh, hey, don't compliment my abilities as an artist. This took effort. Yes, but you were born with an effort that you could, like, if you make an effort, you improve. Some of us are just naturally shit at heart.
That's right.
Oh,
Just
shit.
like you guys.
Get some
That's
ice
why
for
I
that
have
burn,
so
Lost
much
Suburban.
respect for you all. Just so you know, what I feel is different from admiration.
It's the ultimate boner.
Admiration is wishing you could be like the object of your admiration. But what I feel is not so
See,
self-serving.
at this point, I'm just imagining, like, a load of penises, like, arranged in, like, various structural shapes in a circle. Bonehenge.
How should I put it? What I feel is more pure.
Making
More
a
like
note
a
of that.
selfless love that wants nothing in return.
You say this, Nagito, but you literally tried to kill someone.
So, I want you guys to believe me when I say,
These nuts. No.
I don't mind if you kill me. But if that happens, I want you to let me help. I don't care if the killer survives, or if everyone but the killer survives.
Hashtag bonehenge.
I just want both sides to do their very best.
If I did
In
raids,
shame
that would be the
bonehenge.
raid.
I want to see with my own two eyes the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will be there when hope and despair collide and unleash their energy. So please, let me help you. If you're planning to kill me, I would be honored to help you carry out your plan. I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits.
Thank you! That was beautiful. Whoever did that, thank you. Sea and punishment. Sin and coconuts.
Why did they let him talk for so long? That's my biggest concern.
Because... Ah, good, we have the regular music from the previous game. And there are people here. Oh, my hero's the first one to talk, therefore she's definitely gonna die.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Never forget, eat some spaghetti. Everyone's sad because there was death and death.
Actually, there were 2 deaths. You're absolutely correct.
I'm pleased that this is the picture they're using to represent Teru's terrifying murder. Well, I mean, it was a murder because it was execution, but you know.
Huh?
Hiyoko, we did! 2 people died!
Cause... I'll go!
You're just not a nice person.
But...
I love her.
Okay, she's made a fair point.
Hey!
Why?
Not quite what I was going for with that, but you know.
Hey. That's weird.
I misread that as human. Is it alright to defend a killer? Like, she is secretly just like this Shiba Inu who will just egg.
No. Hey!
Can someone just tell her to just eat a leg and be done with it?
What?
Jeez! It's not like that. It smells...
Apparently, Akane smells the smelly smell of something that smells smelly.
Huh?
Anchovies.
But I did her! It smells of piss and semen.
Now that you mention it.
It's the smell of dropped frames. Oh, damn it, OBS.
I got it!
Rip Nekomaru. He's just okay with it. You see, this is why Nekomaru is husbando as fuck.
Whoa!
Hiyoko has done a stink.
Do to me.
Why is demonic eclipse in yellow text? As he's looking down as well, I just realized. Just picturing, like, Gundam having these planets orbiting his waistline, and this is just when they all coincide to prevent him looking at his own genitals. That's a demonic eclipse.
I mean, yes.
Oh my!
Hey, Thomas, if I'm allowed to call you Thomas.
Hey!
Can I call you Waffle? No. I don't think I will.
That was close.
Just don't call him late for hamsters.
Oh! But he is.
Like...
Hyoko's doing us sad. And you see, now I'm sad because she's nice when she's not being not nice. Oh, this totally isn't going to be a plot point later.
Hey.
She can't tie her own damn kimono.
Yay!
This is actually a little bit cute. Which means that one of them's definitely going to die. Like, we had this in Chapter 3 of the last game, it's going to happen again. They've got like a sistery bromance going on, and it's like, you're not allowed to be happy, that's the first rule of Danganronpa. Fucking hell, Ibuki. I approve of this one. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I was going to say, I'm not entirely in the commentary zone because I recorded the next episode of Lost Winds earlier today, and I was 20 minutes into editing it, which is like, this is like a 23-minute episode. Probably less after editing. And so I'm sort of all words out for today, and yet, also it's my mother's birthday. Oh yeah. The angry people aren't here.
Huh?
Are we all suggesting that we just put Nagito on a lead and just, like, tie him out the back? Because, like... Does the island not have a rule about sleeping outside? Because Hope's Peak did, but I don't think this place does, so we could just tie him up somewhere.
I have no idea!
That's right.
Huh?
Thank you, Chiaki. You're just so on top of everything.
Of course not.
Impossible!
What's the matter?
Monokuma, I almost forgot you existed. We must have yearned for him, lusting after Monokuma.
No.
That was a cute noise. Monokuma made a cute noise.
Actually, what the hell?
Huh.
Let me tell you this. Nature, the collective will of the world.
Gundam, what is your deal?
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
Whatever they paid his voice actor, it was not enough.
Yeah.
My entire existence!
I do love how the ultimates of this game just don't give a shit about Monokuma.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, after a game where they were actually terrified of a stuffed teddy bear, I don't blame them.
No way.
so one of the
Now,
Mono
here's the
Beasts is... By any chance, isn't the Mono Beast in front of the next island in the numbered sequence? Just a thought.
Hey.
What is that, gate 2?
Presumably.
Are
Oh,
you serious?
apparently Monomi did the thing. I'll talk about that in more detail in a different mode. Subtle.
Hey.
Ah! Ah! I closed all the windows at once! Help me, Austin.
What?
I just closed all the windows at once. Well, they're not closed, but like minimized.
I mean... To do that, you'd need 7 hands! Ha ha! Because there's only 7 windows in the world. You know how it works.
Those are C's.
Huh? Why, you...
Or should I say C's? I do like Monomi's theme though.
Let us begin.
Alright!
We'll release the cursed seal. And the cursed walrus and the cursed penguin while we're at it. Arf, arf, arf. every time Chiaki speaks, she doesn't speak first. Like, I'm saying this jokingly, but like, what if that's an actual thing? Like, every time Chiaki tries to speak, there's always a box of ellipses first. Like, clearly she has to buffer, because this is the Matrix. Oh good, my hero's still here. Clearly it's a sign.
Aww. Hey.
Oh, Hiyoko,
Yeah.
why can't you just be precious always?
Yay! Huh?
Oh my.
Hey. But let's go.
That's strangely precious. Like a child before a school trip. Anyway,
Ooh, this is adorable.
isn't it just? Anyway, how is my steak child doing? I mean, slightly despairing, but for the most part fine. Anyway, we should head to the new place and see what new there is for me to get lost in. So how are you doing this evening, Austin? We have some walking ahead of us.
Oh, just the best. I don't have anything. You know, I learned something yesterday. YouTube apparently doesn't allow you to put videos into a playlist that are scheduled anymore.
Say what?
When I put a video into a playlist, it made it public when it was like 11 at night, or 1 in the morning, or 1 of the 2. It was supposed to come out like 5 the next day. So, something's up with that. I still need to figure that out myself, but it's a little weird.
I can never remember which way around this island goes, and yeah, what a surprise! Island number 2 is open. Not to mention the gate is open. That's kind of, like, the Monobeast sort of didn't need to be there because gates... like, who needs force when you have a wall? Oh,
This is the new island. The ambiance seems different compared to the first island with the hotel.
I mean, it's pretty. We have a very temple. Ooh, it's nature. Or whatever that is. Just that's what I call the first dungeon of Twilight Princess, because I can never remember what it's called. I just call it the very temple. Ooh, it's nature. Well, might as well just wander around the Christmas tree, children. Like the children of the Christmas tree. OBS! I love the fact that YouTube just decided the stream was over for a second there, even though OBS just lost a load of frames but nothing besides.
I wonder if YouTube does that automatically.
Just to insult people. Also, Austin, you're a teensy bit quiet.
Yeah. Am I? Am I? Am I?
So much so that Chiaki fell asleep.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Chiaki.
She's precious.
Jeez.
How dare technological. It looks like ruins or a historical landmark.
She's like Raven.
What?
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 The more I see of her, the more I think she's like Raven.
Which one?
Oh god, there's more than one?
It's
Well,
at
definitely
least...
not the Teen Titans Go one. God.
Yep.
Not the one in the orange outfit, not the one in the red outfit.
Not the Scottish one.
There was a Scottish one?
I'll explain later.
Oh dear.
Yep.
She's just... Why can't Hiyoko be this nice? We've been evicted because she wants to do a sleep. And what's next? Oh, it's a library. Why is it the second place always has a library? Like, one person died in a execution. Have some books. Sonia, does it smell like Teen Spirit in here?
I am concerned.
What's with the downed Manami doll or whatever that?
Well, clearly that's what was originally in here, and then they replaced it with eggs. And by eggs, of course, I mean Monokuma. Oh yeah, I need to be looking for those hidden Monokumas, don't I? Yes, Monroe, please explain to me the concept of a book.
Well, Tess, you need to understand the concept of book. Ugh!
Oh hey, there is a Monokuma in here as well, I can see from here.
Got it?
That is really creepy, by the way. The conversation happens and Monokuma's just like, hey guys!
Monokuma appears!
A wild Monokuma appears. It's way too many ideas now.
It's weird how Monokuma's voice actor in the game really suits him, but also his voice actor in the anime, which takes a completely different direction, also really suits him. Like what?
Now I need to see this. You're saying it was translated, right?
There is a dub.
However...
Okay.
But it was dubbed by people who keep the names the wrong way around because they only wanted to do half of the work. Like, they translated the words, but they didn't localize the words, if you know what I mean.
I see. I see.
Like, they're like one step away from being the type of dub artists who say something like, oh, he wrote me a tegami, and then like an asterisk on screen says, tegami is Japanese for letter! Like that kind of translation.
Which means... Then...
But like, you know those sorts of translators though. Like, if they use a really specific word that like, the English equivalent is friend, but the real meaning is my one and only ride or die kind of, I will die for you kind of friend. Like, they'll just use the Japanese word and put a subtitle explaining it, like that kind of, where they'll translate the names with the Japanese naming order, because, like, in Japanese, for example, Naegi-kun, which, like, they translate half of that by having the name backwards, but then not with the honorifics, like, one or the other, you can't go halfway. Either call him Makoto because that's his first name, or Naegi plus honorific, which we don't have in English, so just call him by his first name! Ah! I can relate, I speak languages too. And I would say, why is Hajime like, oh, what language is that? Well, it's in English, but, oh yeah, Hajime's Japanese. What are these strange letters? Latin.
It is strange, no?
I just realized how huge the other islands are.
Yeah. It's quite peculiar. Ah, the statue that exploded into monsters.
Please wait.
But we have bridges. Oh no, what a vital contradiction.
Well?
God, Sonia, you're so worldly wise.
It cannot be. Just kidding.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of Pure procrastination.
Nah, maybe I'll come with you tomorrow.
What?
I'm very proud of that one. Hi, Monokuma.
And he's disappeared again.
You are right.
But if the island is artificial, what if it's made of numbers and code? Fucking hell.
God damn it, Tess.
I mean, Austin, how likely is that actually, to be fair?
At this point, because you've said it 8,000 times, 100%.
I've been found.
No.
Exactly. No, see? Now you get it. Ow.
Oh.
Be careful, Thomas. If you speak 1,002 languages, according to, is that British writing or just European in general?
European, but not English.
Okay. Like, anyone who doesn't speak English would see that and not know what you said because it's not English! Darn it! I'll figure out some way to catch you on that 1.002 eventually, I promise that. I'll see you in 3 years in court over it.
But the point, of course, being that like German, French, basically every European language other than English uses full stops and commas the other way around with numbers.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
What, you don't call them periods over there?
No, you filthy child.
You are wrong.
Yeah, you see, they would be red if they were periods. Oh, don't mind me, I'm entertaining myself today.
Most tight.
See, I'd make a big deal about
See, you
this.
can't even say zero. Yeah, yes.
I would make a big deal about this, but I don't want to turn it into a period drama.
And that's the last we'll say on it. Period. Damn it!
See?
Ah, period. Wait, is your catchphrase bloody hell? Same thing.
Also. Amazing.
Sonia, is there something you're not telling us?
Please wait.
OBS, what is your damage? Why are you fucking with YouTube?
YouTube, why are you damaged?
See?
Sonia, please don't try to be cool.
Is she slowly turning into the Hifume?
In a cool kind of way, I guess.
Oh, I always liked Hifume. I'm saying it fully as a compliment, I swear. Also, she said totes.
Yes. Ah, good.
What?
A store that sells drugs. Very convenient. Away with your snake poops. Pharmacy. Drug cosmetics. Oh, it's all shui! I like it already. There is nothing that this is as Still looking for hidden Monokumas. Orange girl.
Why is it a snake?
Why, what's that about? Why is there steak?
Why is it a snake? I'm never gonna get over this. It's adorable, but why is it a snake?
Because bleh.
It's a snake with a rabbit head.
Ah, she went squee and gnaw. And that was me thinking that Mikan was Laura. Ah, we can handle any illness. Clearly, we'll never face illnesses in this game.
You see, a true drugstore is the closet in which you keep all of your weed and canned goods.
Is that fucking Tide? We don't even have Tide in this country. Why do I recognize it? Oh, we got Ariel as well. All is well with the world, but
Because you did an American accent earlier. Hey, that's fine. It's all right above it.
in fact, okay, here's a stupid joke. They got some on the top shelf as well. Does that mean the tide is high? No?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that greatly.
Should I do a 180 and retract that joke and turn the tide?
God.
Reminds me of I've taken to watching like Rip Vine compilations lately, and like two that have come up is there's a diner. There's like I don't know who it is that did it because like for some reason they're uncredited, but like what was it like the guy has like a crayon but is pretending to smoke it, and his sister is like, "Is that a weed? I'm calling the police." Then she dials 911 on a microwave, but then the microwave goes, "911, what is your emergency?" And then it just plays the X-Files theme. But my favourite though, my favourite one is a follow-up to that, where the guy's sister, I think it might even be different people, I don't know, but she gets locked out of her car, so she has to call the police to break into her own car, and the guy leans out of his window and goes, "Is that a police? I'm calling the weed!" And he goes to the microwave, dials 420, and the microwave goes, "420, what you smoking?" And once again, the X-Files theme. Just, life motto, "Is that a police? I'm calling the weed."
Huh?
Fuyuhiko, how are your bowling pin freckles?
Dumbass.
He has a hamburger. Maybe he just worked out it existed. Did you not realize that was a possibility, Hajime?
Shut the hell up! Jeez.
I actually like Fuyuhiko more than I was expecting to. Because, like, he's not mean, he just doesn't take any bullshit and has, like, no patience. Oh, they have a disabled friendly toilet. That's so 2010s.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Well, you know it's American
not?
because it says hamburgers, but it's actually onigiri.
These donuts are great! Jelly-filled is my favorite! Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. And then the
Precisely.
sandwich comes rolling down the hill, except it only bounces.
Don't misunderstand.
That was actually precious.
Shut the hell up! Anyway,
Reminds me of, I don't know, someone from the Ace Attorney series. Now, I'm not entirely sure who I'm thinking of.
I mean,
Of course.
design-wise, he reminds me of, is it the prosecutor from the 4th game, which I haven't played yet?
Depends which one you mean when you say the 4th game.
Really?
Yes.
Oh dear. Well, what are my options?
Yes.
Fine, the 4th game to be released.
I'm none the wiser. Also, root PSP 49, because of course, this game was first released for the PSP in 1949.
Ah.
Obviously. I feel like there would be a Monokuma in here, and I'm just not seeing it. And there is even nothing. There is nothing. Not even a secret of the way to even before. Perfect. Asexual reproduction attorney. The best. But can I investigate the seagulls, though?
That's like a whole 5 steps past a G. But I like that.
What?
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 Whomst?
Venice.
Forsooth. Ooh, Chandler Beach.
Went.
To completely contradict what was just said, this sounds like the place that someone would go to do a fuck.
Yes.
Ah! Oh, we're at a place where we can actually walk. That threw me out for a second there. Ibuki, how are your tits?
Emergency!
Are you sure about this?
Pointing!
Ah, they're just sparring. They seem like the sort who would. That was a weird noise to make, Akane.
Your speed is adequate,
Did you
but it's
just point
still
out
not
that
enough.
she doesn't actually
Each
have
blow you
any
land is
spaces
too
in her
soft.
words? Is she that self-aware?
Yes.
I love her. She's fantastic.
Also, I like how, unlike the previous game, they're not giving us a panty shot with this shot.
You're not using your muscles properly. Your athletic body is going to waste.
Also, I just realized you put the two of these characters together and you get Sakia. Maybe that's why they, I don't know, threw them together so often. That's cool.
Shut up! All I gotta do is win.
Ah, but you see, your objective is to win, while mine is simply not to lose. Smash the jade elephant!
What was that? You're gonna win? Against me?
I don't remember if it was an elephant or a pig. But the point is, Shaolin Showdown used to be a show.
Quite absurd!
I love that so much. Then they made it a second one.
It was less. I feel like they did get a bit too full of themselves by the third series, and then when they did the reboot series, because for some reason in the reboot, the executive producer, Christy Wee, managed to lose all the rights to her own intellectual properties to the Warner Brothers, so she wasn't allowed to keep 90% of her original names for things, and that's just amazing.
Huh?
A what?
That was a thing that happened.
We're done
There was a
for!
reboot?
Yes.
There was a third series?
Well, okay, there were 3 seasons, and then a reboot series.
Okay, I only ever saw the first season and absolutely loved it. The reboot is... so, I mean...
So here's the thing. Season 1 was good, and that's as far as they ever showed it in the UK. And OBS is fucking up again. Right.
Discord literally cut out, died, so all I heard is, here's the thing, season 1 is...
So, did it actually get
and then
cancelled
you
then?
fucked up. Huh?
I was just addressing Thomas. Did it actually get canned then? Because, like, season 1 was good. That's the only one they ever showed in the UK. Like, I guess they must have shown others at some point. Like, those are the only ones that they really cared about. Season 2 was, like, a good follow-up. Season 3, they started to go a bit too Star Wars-y kind of in their storytelling. And then the reboot, they were just like, oh, hey, here's a fan character. By the way, wood is an element. No.
I think for me, it kind of broke when I realized they didn't keep any of the same voice actors, except the main kid, Tara Strong, maybe? Maybe?
Oh,
I don't know, it felt like all the... Yeah?
I was gonna say, I feel like I'd caught up on all the episodes that I could of the reboot, and it felt like it didn't end, it just stopped. So okay, yeah, fair enough. Fucking Netflix. As you were.
Huh?
Only on Netflix. That's weird. But wait, if it's on Netflix, then I need to watch it now. After Steven Universe.
Yes, Austin. And by then, Discord will finally have rolled out video chat by then, and then we could just do a private watch-along party.
There we go. And by that point, you'll probably also have watched some Matthew Matosis stuff. Oh, shit! Anyway.
But I think those people are really beef jerky.
How do you do it that well?
I see.
It's almost like my country of origin has a land border with Ireland.
Look, no, that's look.
Pay attention.
I appreciate it.
You.
Then
Oh.
Don't forget. I'll show you my serious side.
however,
That girl.
yeah, you're probably right.
Well, that was just nice. Oh, and Nakamoto is also still here. How's your bulge?
Oh,
How are your pants faring?
possible.
Oh, Illuminati, how are you doing? Oh, we got a map. Monokuma! Out there in a pool floaty. Can I click on you? There we go.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
serious?
When you click Nekomaru, did he just like fly backwards?
Boing! Oh, I had a feeling this would be a solid object somehow. Ooh. Knock knock, get the door. It's pizza. Except by pizza I mean Hajime Hinata. Oh, there
Is
is...
it the case that all the Monokuma dolls like turn to face you?
I guess they're like
'Cause
2D sprites or something.
It's really creepy.
Good. I'm glad. And there's totally not going to be a modem in here at any point.
That ends up making things.
Yo!
Ooh.
It does seem like a really nice place as well.
Hey, hey! That's right! Oh!
I love how excited he's getting over something so fair.
Miss Sonia!
We can't.
Whoa! Hey!
Kazuichi is just precious.
I won't forgive you.
Oh.
Huh?
See, again, not going to... Totally not going to be a thing in the next case. Like, oh yeah, you're allowed to come here, you're just not allowed to change here. I don't know, I don't see how that would fit into a case though.
Creeped out by what? The water?
Yes.
I mean, I'm already
fuck?
creeped out by water, but
See, I think they used this screenshot on the, like, the Steam background thing just before I opened the game, which, like, I saw it said Chapter 2 in the corner, and, like, normally it only shows stuff from Chapter 1, because that's how it was with the previous game as well, but Monokuma's just here with a fucking gun? Now there's a screenshot to take out of context.
I'll be sure to do that later.
Hey, hey, hey!
Yeah. My god, Monokuma, you've got issues.
Hold it in! Hold it in!
Someone with an Omurashi fetish is going to have a field day with that voice line. So that just happened. Please note, we have no water chickens. The error service is still required. Oh, I'm surprised how much that I can actually read it, just because of how distorted it is. Hajime, can you not read? Just picturing already, just Hajime going into the library, picking up a book, opening it, and just going, I can't read. Like in that Asgard movie. What's going on in the
Now,
trash?
If we've got Gunakuma, then I'm assuming next we'll get Bombokuma. And then,
Ah! There's stuff. Well, clearly, Bombokuma is just green and has like a duck bill. Honk.
Whoa!
Did you punch Nagito in the face?
Jack? Honk.
How annoying.
Okay.
What?
I look forward to seeing that and how that's gonna work in.
Hajime.
Oh my god, Jackie has appeared out of nowhere. Explokuma. To be fair,
Well,
better. Oh good, we've found a purpose for the ruins. And I've seen everything that there is to see here, apparently. Oh! So many webs. Everyone's
So
here,
this is where we
yay!
get the,
Oh?
this is where we get the ability to use Cyclops and figure out where
However-
Nagito is that way.
well. What's going on?
That seems like a weird conclusion to jump to, but you know what? Now that she says that, it does look kind of. It can't be a school, where's the pickle?
Oh, God. You don't think that this is a world was flooded and this is all that's left of Hope's Peak?
Nah.
Hey, bastard!
I don't know whether or not to count that as sarcasm when I write down the prediction you just made. Shoot.
What? What did I predict?
Nope. Aww.
Is
Let me
or
ask.
isn't Hope's Peak? There we go.
Okay, Jackie, do you need a second to buffer, or have you found something? She's taking a second to buffer.
Hey.
That's weirdly specific.
See?
A building has a door? You're right, that's so weird.
That's right.
Well, it does look like the vault door from the previous game, but because it looks like the previous game, that means it can't be.
Hey.
Is that Strikers arcade game that she was talking about?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look this up later.
For now.
It does look very cyber from here. Da 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 da. Well, you're standing in front of some kanji, and I can't. Like, I can make out two of them, if they are in fact like enough for me to look at it and think, huh, that looks like kanji, but it might not be. And OBS beyond that shit again.
Oh?
The door's gonna open and it's just gonna be the team from the first game walking out.
And they'll just sort of bump into each other like, oh hey. Mirai, where have we heard that before? Like, just the way that Fuyuhiko just popped onto the screen, I could just imagine if I had been there in lion form, just doing that sort of, you know, that sort of half backwards jump that cats do when something surprises them. Like, not the full, not the full blown like fucking kitty launch that happens when they see a cucumber, but just like enough to go. Like that vine of a car walking on like the vine of a cat walking on the bonnet of a car, and then someone like toots the horn, and the cat just sort of does this little jump.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, yes.
Not just any door. It's a special door to see who's the fastest.
Shut up!
Hold it.
I mean, bearing in mind there's a fucking Gatling gun next to the input, I would say yes, it's dangerous.
See?
If OBS wants to actually allow it to be shown. In fact, that's totally a gun. How did none of you see that when you were cleaning the door?
So...
You might get shot if you mess up the password. But what if the password is please? Or 40% off?
Shut the hell up!
That's a very protracted They're both umming longly at me.
Silence, huh? I'll pick you up! I'm sorry.
I won't be fooled!
Clearly they were doing dusting, but they got the impression wrong of what dusting actually is.
Hey! I'm sorry! You nasty pig barf! Oh my!
Oh, me, can you put in?
Hey...
You're getting all riled up!
But what if we are the problem?
Huh? Hey,
It means that if you pelvic thrust against that door, it won't open.
Hey! Keep your tongue in your mouth!
Well, that just sounds shippy. Keep your tongue in your mouth. Stop trying to prod it elsewhere on Monokuma.
My body can't handle a supersonic
Did you
meteor
almost
rush
slip that
like
there was a
that.
third stuffed animal?
Well now.
Not the impression I got, but... Oh god, he fisted his sister. Oh dear. Oh no.
Supersonic meteor rush. Is that a combination of a sonic move, a silver move, and a shadow move all at once?
If you believe it, then it is.
Oh god, no, that's you!
Meow.
I got it!
I know!
Fine, fine.
Hello!
But who said there had to be 15 of us? Why can't there just be 16? What is so wrong with that?
But...
Maybe they're in there on the 3rd floor that's labeled the 4th floor.
No shit.
Hiding under the floor of the floor.
That's...
Hey, bastard!
You fiend.
Hoo-hoo. I'm still not over Monokuma's laugh, and it's been eggs since... When did I start the first game?
You...
Come on!
A couple months ago? A while ago?
And whose fault is that, Austin?
H-U-H-U-H-U-H-U-H-U-H.
So what?
I don't believe it!
If they ended the world...
Hey,
Yes? Are you
Ease.
going to say something negative about the plot of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? You don't say.
So basically...
But I was explaining the picture of Hina and Akane to Alex the other day, and just the fact that Kyoga's like, hey, look at me, I'm a boob, and Groudon's like, yes, but you see, and then fucking Rayquaza turns up like, bow down before the mighty Peen, and I'm just like, that's it, that's the plot of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Oh hey, it's Station Square. It is, it's just fucking Station Square.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tess is right about this.
Thing is though,
What's going on?
despite how they translated it, I'm not entirely convinced that Station Square is the name of the city, it's just the district. It's the square where the station is.
So what's the entire thing called?
I don't know, we
Station
never got a
Disco?
name. Susan.
Central City?
Ah!
who knows?
Or Westopolis. Don't judge.
but.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Don't
buildings are too high.
Cities
No,
can
'cause
have
speed's the
districts.
highway.
You fufty fefty funk.
Stay back.
But the buildings that Shadow dives down, you know, with the whole promise
the
time.
heck?
Well, let's go fulfill this promise. That doesn't work because you'd see the tunnel buildings. God, that always looked really stupid now that I think about it.
Jeez.
If you were anywhere else. Why wasn't he just falling down the inside of the building? Why couldn't they just do that? It'd be so much easier.
Oh, Cincinnati.
No!
What's going on?
Anyway.
Hey.
What? It's that time already. What the feg?
Hey.
Acorns and feg hoots. I get the impression that there is another vending machine somewhere that I've just not found. Also, looking at the fucking traditional Japanese thing that I forget the name of, something tells me that there's 5 hidden Monokumas in every chapter, and I missed 2 in chapter 1, and I've missed 1 already, and then there's more. I don't know. Or maybe it's organized by island. That's also a possibility, actually. Yes, you should sleaze. Finally, some Monokuma theater.
I don't like this.
Seasoned trout eggs. Is that one word in Japanese? What?
Please look forward to the next Monokuma Theater!
What the fuck? Well, anyway, is it morning? It looks like it might be morning.
Hope speak a good morning, everyone! Now then, let's show some
I tried to find a decent point-to-sentence mix those, and nothing's forthcoming. Whereas the previous game at least had, get ready to greet another bee. Every day, a new bee. And Hajime being like, oh, if it was like we skipped nighttime, what if they actually skipped nighttime?
Oh no, stream is gone.
OBS, why'd you keep doing this to me?
Ah, but I can hear you, so now it must mean it's back.
Well, I mean, I'd stopped speaking because the stream had ended. Except it wasn't over.
Ah.
In fact, it's not even OBS that's crashing, like, it's not crashing, it's just dropping a load of frames, and YouTube's reading that as, oh, he must be dead and inside Gundam, how are you hamsters?
Impressive!
Stay back.
It was in your best interest to assist me.
How pitiful.
You will give me an egg.
Oh, sorry, go on.
You will give me an egg. Bosom.
They're really heating up now, Chris.
He's an interesting one.
Do not speak to me, human!
As someone who lives with cats, I can relate. Touching them like, don't speak to me, human. Oh, Sonia, you're just so good at life. Ibuki, I'm gonna touch your shoulder. Boink!
Good nom nom nomming!
What the fuck?
Meow!
She just meowed. Shoot me with your... We used word bullets around here, Miss Mioda.
I see, I see. Aww.
What have his fingers got to do with it? His piggy fingers and his ham hands. Nekomaru, how's your bulge this morning? Ah yes, the truth blades. I get the impression that he and Kazuichi are just storing Nagito somewhere and they're just like, eh, Felf.
You see, we knocked him unconscious and, shoved him in the closet somewhere.
What are you talking about? He's been in the closet the entire time.
Yeah.
The ultimate butt stuff. Which is what OBS really stands for. Don't question the O.
Wait!
What's going
The
on?
ultimate. Well, oh, it's so good. It's the ultimate butt stuff.
What the fuck? But...
No!
'Cause
Impossible!
that's
Obvious
weird.
breathing defibrillator.
Behold!
Ah, truth bombs.
It cannot be.
See, because I'm in the process of watching Lucajin play through the second Ace Attorney game, and also Nintendo Capri Sun playing through the second Ace Attorney Investigations game, I'm getting the cases conflated here, like, oh, so this is what happened to that one character who dies in the second chapter of the latter. Nekomaru, did you socially shit yourself? They're both so terrible, it's adorable.
You.
I mean,
they have made a fair point. Bearing in mind, Nagito did literally say, hey, if you want to kill me or anyone, let me help. And they're just like, we could just not.
Honestly.
So, like, they're being a bit aggressive about it, but I feel.
Here's a question. If they haphazardly tied him up and were better at hiding it, if he starved to death, would they just be able to go?
I mean, they would technically be blackened.
good instincts. Fall, my tears.
Oh, Gundam. When you were a young boy, did your father take you into the city to see a marching band?
How pitiful.
Hey. And?
Just for the
Sorry,
love
now
of...
I'm suddenly...
Go on.
I'm picturing Gundam reading That's What I Saw on Mulberry Street to a group of children and hamsters.
Like the hamsters are just there in and among the children.
Absolutely, like in between the children, there's just hamsters going, and the kids are like, ooh, ah,
Then...
and he's just,
To think that's what I saw on Mulberry Street.
or however his voice actor does that thing that I haven't heard enough to be able to do.
And Akane is eating. So is it okay if we just keep tied up for a while? Said Akane, eating.
I see. I see. Aww.
I would love it if Steam actually gave me an achievement just for viewing that line.
Jeez. I get it.
Like, because Nagito's so obvious, he's obviously not gonna be the ultimate bad guy, but just... I still approve of tying him up, though.
What did you say? Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! What'd you say?
Oh, we know that's a touchy subject!
Just stop.
Wow. Peko actually got him to calm his tits.
Huh?
I ship it.
Aww. Hey!
Well, it said future on the front of the ruins, so...
I'm sorry!
Do we get free time now? Do we get to time freely? Can I look at places and find... and find? Oh, good,
Let me just drop a truth bomb in this here discussion, yo! I can see that working out pretty well. Sorry, proceed.
I feel like the universe is on a slight delay, because, like, Georgina turns up and is talking about a thing we were talking about before, and you're just like, truth bombs, and I'm just like, Speasel.
No, that's the future.
This meme is from the future, you don't get the reference yet.
Don't you see, Tess? Speasel is the future.
Anyway, I'm just going to wander around places and see if I can find Monokumas. Just in case, you know? Choo-choo.
Oh my god, how have we not done that yet? Danganronpa. Wander around places. That's it. That's what I'm using next time.
Pineapple. That was just a fucking pie. Is one of these going to be a Monokuma, or is there just this pineapple just going around in an infinite loop? See, I would have thought there'd be a Monokuma here, and there just isn't. Unless there isn't, I'm just missing him completely. Whatever.
Can you get on the other side?
No, it's one of those static places where you can just stand and stand. Ah, yes. I would say Start Bay, but that is actually a fragrance. That sure is a tree. Well, I found it. I thought this existed. Hello, Salison. Sure, let's get something from the boob tree. I'm just gonna do this for a while, then. I don't even know what I'm getting. Can we get something that Nekomaru would like, because I want to date Nekomaru, damn it.
That's how we know he's not going to die yet?
Oh, you know he's going to, specifically because I like him. Just probably not yet. Is that a pregnancy tester?
Yeah, you already said chapter 4. He's gonna totally die chapter 4. I'm terrified.
No. This is the most interesting stream.
Obtain present. Obtain present.
Obtain item.
Okay.
Like, you know, put in 5 coins, get 5 things. Obtained, 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 obtained present. Sorry, I have a soft spot for that.
Now, I know the stream went weird for a second there, but there was something phallic that had like a little speech bubble coming out of it with the male symbol. Like, did we get a dildo? Did we get a dildo? Hey, we gotta repeat. And Salison, no I haven't. I still do not approve of the wild breath. Oh, it's a canon. I'll stop when I get to 115. I would have done this off stream, but I didn't know where this was. Look at me getting stuff. Aren't I the best at game? Oh, it's... Oh, you could get that from the machine. Yeah. A small arm moves back and forth. Butt plug!
Obtain butt plug. What?
No, I know you said breast. I read it right the first time. You don't need to tittle with me. Beauty and the Breast, that one place in France. I leveled up just by walking. Is there a hidden Monokuma at the ranch? Is Sweden when they're at home? And it could also be that they only appear in, like, certain chapters. In which case I've already dick. I have already dick. There is a cow. Hello, cow.
Hi.
You're welcome. I highly doubt that, Georgina. Like, why would Iceland ice sauce this sauce? You know? Have you ever been to sauce?
And a ham.
There's Ibuki. I don't want to fuggle. Is there anything else over here? Akane, you just sort of exist. Cow and chicken all in one entity.
I don't remember any quotes from the show. Shoot! Super cow! Andale! And that's it. Okay, I'm done.
I never fully understood why... Just why, really. Flush
I mean, isn't it obvious? Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow, Dad was proud. He didn't care how. You know, that particular show was kind of terrified me as a child. Brendan Stimpy 2.0 without as much of a intelligence about it, I guess.
Oh, we got secret boots.
Oh my god, that's seriously all it was. How did I not see it until now?
What?
Large, squishy, dumb one. Small, scrawny, conniving one. The title is flippin' 2 names with an and in between them. How did I seriously never realize that it's just Ren and Stimpy again? Ah.
It is. It's a fucking dildo.
Ah. Ah? Male cylinder.
Yeah. Fuck it. I was gonna look for Nekamaru, but clearly Kazuichi would appreciate this, so. Weh.
You know, right?
Play with me, Kazuichi. Yay, we shall feed. Yes, but there's an ocean in the way.
Should I hang out with someone like Kazuichi? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he's having a pair. You know.
Are you serious? Engines revving. Man.
We sexually aroused him with wings. Oh.
Well.
Oh, Kazuichi. You poor child. I mean, if they already paid for the trip and you were poor, then yes, I can understand.
Hey.
Like, that doesn't justify it, but like, I can understand the mentality. I'm surprised that he meant actual bicycles as well. I don't enjoy wee wee blogs, especially how they embarrassed the UK at the Norwegian national final this year just gone.
Of course.
He's been surrounded by junk ever since he was born.
Hey.
His old man is a dustman. He wears a dustman's cap, and I don't remember how this song goes. Until all this crap happened. Until all this crappened.
Man.
It ferments into a thick liquid, and circles over to the cap applicator,
What was it? Boomerangs,
Ah, yes.
and a ham. There we go.
Super Mario 64 has the boomerang, boomerang, 4 fire bombs, and a ham. OBS, calm your tits.
Calm your BS.
You know, right?
That is boobs in OBS speak.
In the Norwegian Melody Grand Prix, I forget which one it was from Wee Wee Blogs, but one of them was reading out like the UK jury votes, and he was so fucking like over the top, like camp, but like trying to deliberately oversell it kind of camp, and it just made it look like, oh hey, every Eurovision fan in the UK is like this, we're all insufferably annoying. Like, annoying. I'm not saying anything about his sexuality because it had nothing to do with it. He was just being so annoying and badly representing the UK. Anyway, we got a hope fragment. End scene. What were we talking about?
Boomerangs?
Ah, yes. There's also an arrow that looks suspiciously like my rod. Should I even try to see what's going on with Nagito? Because I will probably suffer for it. Wow, it's letting me. Wow, it's made.
Nice.
Okay, this is good. We're not allowed to see him after all. Does that mean that there may be a Monokuma in here somewhere? Because I would like to find... Yes, no, maybe. No, maybe, perhaps not. Can I go under the floor? I would like to go under the floor. Nya. There's just 2 bubbly dildos up there. Everything is dildos. Everything is butt plugs when you're part of a team.
I mean, given the way Lego people look, because the hole on their head and the... Never mind.
Austin, do you even have teeth? I mean, seriously?
Hang on. Hold on. I know this wasn't the image you intended to present to me, but like falling into one of the holes in Lego, only it's like got like giant teeth. Ooh.
Austin, what even? What even nipples? Nipples the enchilada.
I can punch through rock with my rock-hard fist nipples. Ah, it's pretty chilly today, isn't it?
Dear, oh dear.
The Austin.
Ah yes, the thing from the third Ace Attorney game, and I forget what the
National.
name of it is.
What?
OBS!
OBS. Oh, the Shichido.
It had like a fancy name though.
What, the Shichido?
Shit or something anyway.
I always had a lot of trouble pronouncing it, which is why it always bothered me that everyone's like, "Oh, you mean the Shichido?"
Oh, like, Shichishito.
How do you say that? Yeah,
I'm not sure whether it's Shichishito or Shichishito, but you know.
I think it's Shito. Shito?
Shitty shit stain?
No, that's Nakamura.
I feel like Nakamura would appreciate this though, because like, it's Spees. But then again,
2.5D headphones? I didn't know we were playing the special stages of Knuckles Chaotix with Vector. How's that for your obscure reference for the day? Haha!
not very, to be honest. Could do better.
10 out of 10, not obscure enough.
Jeez. Oh.
Now, in the previous game, you could give anyone the Hope's Peak ring and it would, like, it would count as a good thing. I kind of want to give him the coconut because it just seems fitting, but, this is supposedly a good.
Oh.
Oh.
I ship it! Hajime wants the bulge! Oh my. I want to find out.
Then... Oh.
He's been with various athletes.
Huh?
So that's something I was thinking about earlier today. Like, if you had, say, like, the ultimate editor, they're like the best at editing videos and music and articles and whatever, but then are they as good as the ultimate article editor or the ultimate music editor? You know, like, how specific does it get? Is there some overlap?
How many games of Danganronpa do you think we should get?
How many roads must a man walk down before he can call himself a man?
Hold on.
I know the song. I don't know the melody. I don't know the name. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. But I
Likewise.
know... Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Okay, good.
Isn't that Dust in the Wind? Well, you just said you don't know, so.
Blowing in the wind.
Wait.
Wait. Oh.
One of the two. No, wait. That is the same song. Yeah, because it sounds like dead ants are my friends. They're blowing in the wind.
Oh my god. Dead ants are my friend. Yes.
At some point, I really do need to buy some what they call skills, but I don't know which ones I want.
Hope's Peak
Devil
Academy
Rain
School
Dance
Trip
16.
Executive Committee
The
has an
ultimate,
announcement today.
sometimes asleep individual with the yellow streak in her hair.
Emergency! Emergency!
Dispose of any intruder. That was it.
Students, head over to Jabberwock Parkus. Come on, hurry up! Whoever gets there first,
Oh,
I'll
there we
treat you
go.
to my
Okay.
special-made curry rice tomorrow night. Come on, hurry the F up!
Yes, that elf is going too slowly. Hurry it. Oh, F. Ooh, curry. Yum. Wait a second.
What?
But I never use focus, though, because I'm a bad person. Well, in the, like, skill buying menu, at the very least, can I click on something without committing to buy it? Like, will it tell me what each one is before I commit to buying it? Is kind of what I want to know. I feel like I'm waiting for Austin to reply, but I'm asking Jarvis.
Hang on. Let me... Hello there, everybody! Shoot. I don't know the answer to this question, Tess, so I'm not very good at doing the Thomas when I don't know what I'm saying. There we go. I got the first line right.
Anyway, good to know.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I would ask if I'd already mentioned it. I know I've mentioned to Austin, and I said it in today's episode of Lost Winds that hasn't been uploaded yet. Because I still need to edit, like, the last couple of minutes of it, but... I discovered that the video editing software that I've been using for the past 3 years can make GIFs. This is good. I went the wrong way again. Hello, Beast. Goodbye, Beast. I level up.
I think technically Vegas can make GIFs too. I'm just realizing I've never done that.
Nice. Hello, Beast. Goodbye, Beast.
Nice.
I mean, I would do the speedy get to places more quickly thing, but I kind of want to level up my snake. Ladies. Gentlemen.
Level 5 security snake breach.
Yahoo!
She's here for the rice. Speaking of, how's my snack? Do you want me to flush your poops again? Oh good, 2 despairs. Okay, good. I did wonder. Like, what even is moon salt? The fuck is a logic dive? Clearly we've not seen everything that a trial has to offer. Hmm. And that's kind of useful based on the previous game. But I didn't have that much issue with it though. Bullet capacity. I mean, that was useful to me in the previous game. Melodious voice. That would speed things up. That's the one that... Yeah, like that's one you get from Hifumi in the previous game. Neural liberation. Sounds kind of useful for the panic dog action. I kind of want that because I fucking hate truth flashbacks and I hate that they've made it into this game. I know about those two. Aim steadying. That's focus gauge, influence gauge. And the other one's... Well, that I will definitely take. And there was another one that I saw that... well, you know what? I'm going to be an anus, and, like, we know nothing of the logic dive at this point. But I'm going to get them anyway, just so I can be powered up when the time comes.
Ah, but then you don't get the raw experience.
We saw what happened with the Hangman's Gambit. Fuck the raw experience. And then I'll just hold on to these just in case something else comes up. Anyway, back to the story.
Wow. Hey, hey!
What are you
I
saying?
just like this idea of, like, you get there and you're like, hold on, need to, get my...
Alright!
It sounds like it's gonna be like platforming or something. Like hoverboard platforming. Or some shit like I saw turning, I saw speed, I saw Great Wall of China. Should I be worried?
The Sonic Advance special stages?
I don't get ASMR, but that still gave me chills, Austin.
Hey.
Mission accomplished.
No.
Good instincts.
Yes!
Egg!
Eggs! Eggs! Eggs!
I had a hen
Devas of
that
destruction.
couldn't lay eggs.
What?
There is a thing over to the right. It's like... Are we gonna play throne controllers? Mono TV. Oh no.
Correct! Thank you for waiting!
But can I press a button to make there be laughter? Is it Up N Nova, one of the worst minigames of all time? Because it's just fucking Flappy Bird in ukulele.
Then...
Wow. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy that game.
Most of the game is okay, it's just the fucking Rextro can just cease. But
These are words you're saying.
I like Rextro as a character, I just hate how he exists.
Ta-da! The name of the game is Twilight Syndrome Murder Case.
What the heck? That's pretty lame.
Alright, so this is either Duke Nukem Forever or...
Professors are collecting cute monsters.
Wait.
Professor Layton and Pokemon, yeah!
Stupid! Don't say such silly things. What if we get weighed down by all the quarters?
Investigation edition. Oh.
Meaningless.
You. Boring.
I'm just 6.
This is kind of
Being so meta.
No.
Taint.
What are you saying?
Yaint.
Well done. That's right. This game is gonna be your next motive.
Exactly how? Show me, Monokuma, how on the diagram this is going to work.
The motive you need to kill people. After all, I'm gonna get bored if the next Blacken doesn't show up soon.
Well, good thing Nagito's not hearing about this.
Could it be? Actually...
Where are you going with this?
Hey!
It's a trap! I don't know how that actually sounds from the original source material, so there you go. I just realized why I like Kazuichi. He's got a hexagon on his breast.
That is the only reason.
Hey,
Well, also pink hair and pink hexagon, and pink is my favorite color, so fight me.
And these are the only reasons.
Yes. And his name is Candy Crush Soda.
Well, yeah, but that would work against him, wouldn't it? Unless he was voiced by the announcer from those games.
That game has an announcer?
Oh yes, Candy Crush has an announcer in the same way that Bejeweled Glitz has an announcer. Don't you
Bejeweled
have
has an announcer?
Game?
This is bad.
You call yourself a gamer, but you don't even play casual Facebook games. How dare you? How do you live with yourself at night? How do you
don't.
touch yourself in the morning.
I don't. I don't exist at all.
No, there's always been a guy in Bejeweled, the 1 minute version, who basically tells you when you have 1 minute to go, at which point he says, you have 1 minute. Or when there's 5 seconds left, I believe he says, time is almost up. At which point then he says, time's up. And if you get a new high score, he congratulates you. So, I mean, he's pretty cool. So Candy Crush decided to get somebody too, and he just kind of says, sweet, from time to time. But then in Candy Crush Soda, instead of sweet, he says, so delicious. And that's it.
Pun.
I actually like that pun. 100% kudos and credits go to that pun. And that is the only thing I'll ever praise about Candy Crush.
It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone.
Bees.
But...
Perhaps I was only half paying attention to the
For
text
now.
boxes, but I really don't see what the game has to do with killing anyone.
Sleepy.
Oh, Chiaki. There's no way someone that nice will survive the whole fucking game. Plot twist, she was dead before this even started.
Oh, Tess, why are you doing this?
Well, how would that even work? She's right fucking there.
I don't know. You're the one who said it, not me.
Anyway, Monokuma v. Ater. V8R.
Troubling.
But you can't spell believe without spelling lie, or B, or V.
Oh no, I'm getting Typoman flashbacks. Why are you doing this?
That's all from Monokuma Theater.
Gorged.
That was the next one.
Submissive hooting. That remains my favorite.
That wasn't even Typoman.
Good morning, everyone. Now then, let's show some
Let's show some men. That's as good as it's gonna get. Oh no. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. I can't do it. I tried. I can't.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, give it your best.
Shut
Oh no.
You have to lie, Beeve.
It's got nothing to do with you. What?
He got a very rectangular pie.
Did somebody say pie?
Ow, Pena!
Dumbass.
I don't know what you were trying for, but that's just where the first place I went to was.
Well, the worst part is I was trying to do Peter, not Lois, but fine.
All the more reason to ship us, apparently.
Oh, God.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Well, yeah, I mean... Between Austin and I, one of us brought the mister and one of us brought the game. You bring the pie, there you go.
Aha!
Aha! Aha!
Still not as good as the Sonic Shuffle ones. Oh yeah! Oh, I'll get you! It's the same guy.
Jeez. Do you understand?
The perfect fusion.
Really? Hey! Jeez. Thank you.
She has business. Is that business dying? She has been marked by the Tess prediction. She won't survive this chapter. I have decreed it.
Verily.
What is this business, Mary? Just kind of over here.
Hey! Jeez. Jeez!
Oh, you're going on a girl date.
Hey.
Is that an intentional reference to Devil May Cry, by the way? GNP, Mr. Game & Pie, DMC, Devil May Cry.
Hey.
Haha.
Haha.
Aww.
Haha.
Ha!
Ho ho hee hee haha.
To the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time.
And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. They're coming to take me away, haha.
You gotta get like higher as you do it. And they're coming to take me away, haha.
To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away, haha.
Oh, BS.
I forgot how to breathe.
Now here's a question. Do you think when YouTube is done with all this, they're going to have all of these be considered separate streams?
I hope not. It hasn't before.
But...
I mean, if it does, I'll just download them and splish them together.
Works for me.
Ah, utilize the oxygen. I never thought of it that way.
Hello everyone, I am utilizing oxygen.
Oh god, I need to add that one to the fucking... And as it is, Joth has offered to put together a Twitter bot that just does TessHex corruptions, and I'm still thinking about it. Nagito, how's your broccoli? You're enjoying this.
Could it be? Did you take time out of your busy day to bring some food to little old me?
Okay, hold this picture in your mind because I'm going to come back to it because it reminds me of something and it's going to take too long to explain.
Wow, I'm so happy. As you can see, I can't exactly greet you with my full hospitality, but feel free to relax.
Why not green poison? You know, go traditional.
Huh? What happened? Your face looks
I
kind of
thought
scary.
green was tape.
I didn't come here to talk to you.
Or something
I just
else.
came to bring you some food. So come on.
Well, yes, it was something else until we were told it's tape, and I'm like, right. Tape.
You're not going to feed me?
You know, that thing that you use when you're working together. References.
Well, I can't eat it on my own, you know, since my hands are all tied up. Actually, I was really embarrassed to ask a girl to feed me.
I forgot how
I'm
fucking
glad
slowly
you're the
Nagito
one who
talks.
Anyway, what happened to my
Definitely
hero?
needs to be on.
Did she leave
times
saying she had
20
some business to
speed
take
or
care
whatever
of?
You normally listen to things at.
Austin, you're gone quiet.
Oh no, have I? Am I quiet? Hang on.
How do you know that? By the way,
There we go. Am I quiet?
You're better now.
Twilight Syndrome
I'm better now.
case, was it? I have mixed feelings.
Last time, I died of a severe spinal condition. I got
Don't
better.
change the subject. I'm asking you.
Oh well, I'm a little disappointed. It's not like you Ultimates to ignore the threat that's standing right in front of you. So are you really planning not to play the game? Do you think Monokuma will just let that slide?
Well, that is...
You guys should confront it. After all, hope springs when you confront despair.
Ding! Just because spring, and for no other reason.
I don't want to be tricked by you anymore. Bye now.
Hey, Hajime, weren't you planning to feed me?
Feed me, Seymour.
Hey, Hajime!
Feed me, Seymour!
There we go. So that pose, right? Right.
Yes.
In the previous semester of university, bearing in mind I'm back at university on Tuesday. Previous semester, back when I still did documentary, which I don't anymore, I don't study documentary. Our documentary teacher showed us the trailer for a documentary about some, like, I think it's some sort of kinky sex place where people go there to have, like, torture porn inflicted on them. And they did a documentary about it. And the trailer for it is just some guy in, like, a full-body morph suit who's, like, handcuffed and ankle-cuffed to a bed, who's just sort of thrusting back and forth, and you can just kind of tell that obviously he, is just getting off on it, and that's what that reminded me of. This is something that I was shown in a university, mind you.
Why?
And I'll just leave that hanging there. Anyway, I don't know who I'm doing, or what I'm going, or where, but I'm going to see if I could... First of all, I want to...
Just commentary on the addictive quality of gaming.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure I even still fully understand the whole situation with Twilight Syndrome murderfuck.
Go see if you can play it.
That's what they want us to do. Or is it? I don't actually know. 20 liters of cola, nearly forgot about that. I just want to see if I can get something that Nekomaru would approve of so I can continue the dating game.
You should buy the 20 liters of cola and try to get that to him.
Of course. I'm gonna buy the man's nut. I don't know what else he would approve of. If there is any advice out there, like, would I be doing a bad by giving whatever it was I just the man's nut to Nekomaru? Well, okay then.
Go play it anyway.
Where is my nut? There is the nut.
Look, you're the protagonist. I'm not gonna murder anyone, I'm the protagonist! Etc.
Why am I even going on foot? I don't even know where Nekomaru even is. 'Cause I feel like he and Kazuichi would both approve of my nut, just because... just because...
Proceed.
Because it's like, oh... Like, it will help you pursue romance, and it... Really? But I just bought it! Or whatever.
Try giving it away anyway. Give it to everybody.
I have a backup plan. It's fine.
I'll give the other nuts. I have two.
Can I just investigate your drum?
Meaningless.
Ah, manhood. I'm glad you're showing me the way, Nekamaru. Am I being creepy? Because I'm not trying to. Like, I'm not trying to take Teruteru's place.
Why does he have giant drums inside of his what?
Well, obviously because he's daddy as fuck. That said, I don't know the context, but that picture of King Dedede.
What?
Oh. But there's a... I'm gonna give him a coconut. He liked my nut. I'm glad. Does he have to shit again?
Oh.
Well, that was forward. Hee.
Huh? Sheesh.
You see, I feel like I need this kind of figure in my life. Because, like, not only do I not know what I want, I don't even know if I want.
Then... Oh.
Hajime, lend me your body.
Ah, yes, the bullseye, as found in rugby.
So what I mean is...
Yeah, but it was invented in the town of Rugby in Coventry in England, though, hence the name.
Oh. Huh?
Rugby is terrible. The town is alright, but the sport is terrible. Sport is terrible in general.
Well,
he just left his own room. He just walked off out of his own room. Dear O Egg. I'm gonna give him some water next time because... clearly because I'm being thirsty as fuck. No point asking me about such things. I am not a professional at music of places. Nekamaru, how's your bulge since I last asked?
Huh? That's awesome! Then...
Yay, we're taking a professional break. Would you be offended if I gave you moisture?
Well, he may ask you to lend you his body again, but...
Not in public, surely.
Oh.
Oh, maybe never mind.
Sheesh.
Is he actually coming on to me or not? Because, like...
So what I mean is... Huh?
I just sort of bleated, don't mind me.
Please tell me by the end, like the final date we have with him.
They just actually fucking do the do. Please.
Yeah. Absolutely. We find out what it is after all that.
You know, a full release.
What is it?
And I am picturing...
Just as I said that! Fucking hell, Nekamaru. So he definitely will appreciate the, massage thing.
Pay attention!
Well, there you go. Found out what it is. A massage.
Oh?
Now you gotta go more ASMR than that.
I'm talking about a massage.
Da 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 da.
Huh?
Da-da, da-da. See, every time I do that, I can't help but hear the opening of the
I see. Oh.
Giant Baby Bowser theme from Yoshi's Island.
See, the first place my brain keeps going is fucking Secret Base from Sonic Advance. And just the sort of bounciness of Act 2, where it's just like...
Can you believe doing that again in 3, but adding Sandopolis stuff and putting it underwater?
Please return to your rooms and relax. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone.
I prefer my bass's techno, thank you.
I prefer my bass's buttery biscuit.
I was gonna try to figure out some way to get bass and bass from Mega Man into this, but I can't right now because I can't think.
And I'm just sitting here, you know, MasterChef synesthesia, like, you know, I like the biscuit base, I like the buttery biscuit base.
Huh?
Oh.
Hey, hey.
Chiaki knows what's up.
Hajime. Yep.
Like, we're both
This
gonna
is
just...
a very creepy atmosphere.
Who's over there? What are you two doing? Oh, it's the hotel. That was where I'd seen the name before. Nagamaru, how's your bulge?
Oh.
Pardon me, just advertising the fact that I'm awake to everyone. Someone please stop me.
However,
You're intentionally walking the wrong direction so someone can tell you no.
No. Anyway.
Were they talking about it?
sheesh. Fool.
No, clearly he's cosplaying as Nekamaru Nidai from Super Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
Honestly.
This is beautiful!
I apologize. Now that you mention it. I see.
See, that's the simplest lie, and it was the most effective. Vagublio, cloister moisture, and other face noises that sound vaguely vaginal. Alright, Michael Rosen. Nice. Oh hey Mahiru, I didn't see you were there, so you're probably gonna die. Like, it's just gonna be this secret PP meeting of people. I would say don't censor my PP, but that's a reference to today's episode of Lost Winds, which still I haven't finished editing yet, because I hadn't finished editing when I started the stream.
You did just reference it. You referenced it by not referencing it consciously. For that which you do not reference by conscious, you darn it,
I messed that up halfway through.
If a photo represents time in a moment, does a moment in time represent a photo?
How can our bulge be real if our pants aren't real?
Oh, Nekamaru.
Nekamaru Smith.
I can't not read PUBG as Peanut Butter Gamer. I've seen it written in so many places, and that's how I read it every time. Oh yes, Hajime, touch your joystick. It's weird to think that this game is a work of non-fiction. It's purely intentional. Like, it's weird to think that Spike Chunsoft made this game and a whole load of the Street Pass games on fucking Street Pass Plaza.
This game is a work of non-fiction.
It's intentional. Second day. Girl A.
Twilight syndrome, so we're going to be obsessed with becoming a princess now?
There's the beep boop room, there's a chalkboard, there's 1A. Gamelon 2A.
Perhaps we shall sparkle in the daylight.
I'm not gonna say this sounds like Mikan, but, you know. We're not angry, we're just disappointed. Where is girl C?
Monokuma can't draw running animations for beans.
Monokuma can't beans. God, you're such a slowpoke, girl A. The newspaper is in today's newspaper. Female student clubbed to death. Like, she went out and partied a bit too hard. She clubbed to death. The music room's not on the second floor. I still don't see where this is going, though. A pervert did it, of course. Oh no, a swimsuit. Kya. I wonder if this is going to be related to anything. I was gonna say, isn't that kind of illegal though?
Is that a sanity meter at the top of the screen? Is that where to infer by that?
I thought it was just like a pulse. Which, I mean, kind of the same thing.
It is a pulse. Congratulations, Tess. But, like, what's it for?
What are you for? Why was anyone... What doth life?
I'm here to answer the very simple question. What doth life?
Sorry. What?
Oh.
I sort of blacked out there for a moment.
Girl D is talking about photos. I wonder if Mahiru. Ah, cursed, and then you will fall through into the other version of the school where it's like, oops, corpse party reference. I forget where this was going. Ah, yes, buttering up the pooper. That's the only thing I remember from Corpse Party.
No, actually.
OBS, you fuck! Yes, if you take a photo of this scroll, I'm going to have to snap your phone in half and throw it into the lava pit we keep in the spare room. You'll get it once you start watching Stephen Austin.
Well, I'm sure, but right now, I'm just kind of appreciating the fact that you could be like, you know, the one in classroom 2B. You know, the one with the blarg in it? And you just go by the door. Or whatever he does in Yoshi's Cookie.
Or cookie! Fireballs, yum. But yes, I was talking about buttering up poopers. That is a quote from Corpse Party, and that's the only quote. Oh no, there's one other thing I remember from Corpse Party, and I think it's supposed to be someone saying "come with me," but like with their tongue cut out. But they spell it "chime with me." How the fuck does "come" turn into "chime"? Yes, I know how that sounds out of context.
Time with me, and you'll see.
Her feet are bowling pins.
What?
Yellow! Girl E is going to cease to exist. Is it gonna go poop? It went poop with blood. How long will this last? Every time Girl D says this is bad, I'm just reminded of Mokuro from the previous game, because that was one of her voice lines. They're all just squatting into a human centipede. Ah, there's classroom 1F. There is no 1B. There is only Gamelon 2A. Oh no.
I love the fact that they're like naming. Like, at first I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But now I'm like, oh my god, stop. Let's Player 3025, what do you think about that?
Meow. Beep.
What just happened?
Also, was that picture an actual photo? Because it, like, the skin kind of looked realistic-ish. I don't know. Oh, hey, Chiaki. Nah. And then he woke up 2 days later.
Hey,
Is this what it's like to play a crappy game? I don't know! You tell us!
Oh, fair enough. Poop! She didn't know many words, but she knew poop. Oh, I didn't realize they were that accommodating. A Japanese-style poop.
Brought to you
Okay,
by
I thought this was going a very
Monokuma.
different place when Monokuma first said.
Well, it went the Home Depot route. And I'm not going to pronounce it depot because it's depot. Like, you can't pick and choose which syllables to pronounce Frenchly, America.
Depot.
Depoot?
Ahem.
Depot?
Now then.
I'd just settle for B&Q or Homebase, personally. IKEA at a push. Did we sleep through a red rum? Mikan, how are your boobs? No, you can't, Tomas.
Hello?
No one can pronounce anything.
No one can pronounce anything. Ever.
Don't forget the sound of vowels. They make up words and then someone died.
Poke, poke, poke!
She's poking herself.
Why, you? Yes!
So she is just former Sayaka. Or she's just fun. Too fun to survive the full game. Or maybe not. And then, on the subject of Americans picking and choosing, La Croix! I will fight people.
Good day.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Like, their argument is, no, we're gonna pronounce it LaCroix because we're American and we can decide how to pronounce it because it's our brand name, we'll call it what. You gave it a French name! It's LaCroix!
Yo!
What is it Hajime said Akane eating?
First of all, what does it mean in French? Croix is crux, right?
What?
Probably cross, I don't fucking know.
You.
C'est les croix de le maître.
Why?
Il y a une singe sur la table. Oui, nous sommes un hôtel.
Omelette de fromage.
Omelette de fromage.
Like,
Je veux ci, je veux ça, et je vais assez pour moi. C'est comme ci, c'est comme ça, il y a toujours un truc que j'ai pas, une moustache.
Let me tell you this.
Is my hero missing?
I don't even remember the one from last year, otherwise I would be singing about that.
When you say last year, are we talking Je Cherche, or are we talking Requiem?
Requiem? What's
Okay.
the other one now?
Je
Were there
Cherche.
there was more than one in French last year?
No, I mean, like, 2017 was Requiem, 2016 was Je Cherche.
Maybe...
Oh. This most recent of previous ones.
2017 then. I saw Mahiru, who's
There
outside
we
the
are.
hotel, said Akane, eating.
Jeez!
Spoopy.
Let's go!
Run around in a circle 3 times, say woof, and jump off a cliff. Lovely.
Hey, hey! Yo,
She said she wanted to be alone, said Akane, eating.
Shut up!
Pig bath.
Why do I love Hiyoko so much?
Even when she's being insulted, Chucky kind of has to buffer. But, like, why is she front and center all of a sudden? Well, not center, but, you know, front.
Yo!
Kazuichi, my man, have you come to show me your fabulous ass? His booty fly, my friends.
Yeah.
Oh good, we've been told to meet somewhere. That never ends well in these games. Everyone concedes.
You fiend.
Well...
Fiends.
Shiver. My name is Gundam Tanaka.
If you say so, buddy.
All my tears.
Aww.
For now, you know, right?
So that just sort of happened. It's a date! He wants to skip straight to third base.
I love how he's staring at his hamsters when he says that. Silence and indifference. You guys are all I really need. I said silence!
Nakamaru, where are you being?
Thomas, is that a little bit of bias I detest there?
Specifically detest.
Oh, I did say that, didn't I? Oops.
Whoops.
This is an outrage.
This is an outrage.
This is an outrage. We will not rest until we have killed the moon.
Yes. Oh, Charlie.
Which one? There's just one too many Charlies, I can't decide.
So there's so many Charlies it killed OBS.
Oh, abundance of Charlies.
Ordinary butt stomp. To quote no one in particular.
Or butt sex.
I have 3 emails.
That's not an initial for OBS.
So YouTube's
It's
insisting
the
that...
Oi Bav Streamos.
Yes. So YouTube's insisting that we're
Yes.
on red stream health, and I object to this because it's simply not true. Though it does remind me. Like, well, first of all, anybody in the chat, are we coming through clearly or nah? In the meantime, Austin, how are your vegetables?
Are we coming clearly or through nah?
Yes.
Are we nah through coming or clearly?
Are we coming clearly or not?
Well, for my end, we are totally fine. But every once in a while, it happens to break just a tiny bit, and that's always a little on the undesirable side.
Okay, I saw a Tumblr post the other day. Well, it was a screenshot of a Facebook post where someone had posted as their status, I think it was just Mr. Email. and someone had captioned it. Like, but bearing in mind, Mr. Email, me a mail, bum 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 bum, make the attachment a pic of a snail.
What? Why?
I tickled his bulge with my codex.
I'm wondering why.
Won't you walk along, walk along?
Won't you walla walla bang bang?
What?
La.
I see.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
You see, I told the witch doctor I was in love with you, and he told me what to do. I'm working on the inflection thing, don't mind me.
Huh.
Sheesh.
Ooh. Meanwhile, we've got, like, serious stuff happening with Nekamaru. See, there was someone who I was friends with in high school who had, like, a similar thing, like, he was born with, like, holes in his heart and they had to put, like, some sort of surgical balloon in there or something.
Jeez.
So, I used to know someone kind of like this, except he was one of us nerds rather than a sports manager. He was the one who would scream sneeze. He's the one who scream sneezed in the Latin exam, and it was hilarious.
What?
Carry on.
Break
Break it down now. As you were.
Exactly. Sorry.
Oh, and then there was death.
Exactly.
This is just emotionally moving.
Huh? Oh.
That was just nice. And judging by the achievements, we still haven't made proper friends with him. We still don't have the achievement for winning his affections.
Ah. Well, we got 2 chapters before he apparently dies, so...
Yeah. The power of chips. Friend
Of
chips.
course!
Of course, chocolate.
Of course! Chocolate!
Yo!
Wow. Just picturing, if you jump scare Hajime, he just turns into Waluigi. Like face and everything.
Whoa! Hey!
Wah.
Hey!
Wah!
Wah.
Wah!
Wah.
Ow.
Oh dear.
Hey, hey! Huh?
Is this, like, a thing?
Man.
Gundam is, well, Gundam. Open Gundam style.
Hey!
Please tell
Open
me it's...
Gundam style specifically.
Please tell me it's a skin-tight, frilly one, because you said swimsuit. Apparently in France, they're really anal about people wearing skin-tight spandex as opposed to loose bathing shorts, and I'm just like, not about that life. Please, allow me to have things that come down to my knees.
Knees.
Knees?
Well... Alright!
So, for all that I've said about French,
Engines revving!
what is the French word for dinner? Because, like...
Dimanche? No, wait.
Dimanche is Sunday. Just
Yeah,
bearing in mind...
I knew that. Give me a second.
Bearing
the
in
day
mind...
of eating, right?
Like... No, that would be dimanche with a G. And also... Yeah, but... Anyway. Like, breakfast is petit déjeuner, and lunch is déjeuner, so there's like... There's lunch and small lunch. And then, like, I've seen it written D-I with a circumflex N-E-R, but somehow I doubt that they legit just call it dinner. Like, that just seems like such a French thing to do that I don't think they'd do it. I bet I'm going the wrong way.
You think they have something else to call it? Like in the same way that apparently the cool way of affirming something, the yeah in French is ouais, which is just 4 vowels.
Isn't it O-U-A-I-S?
Is it?
Oh way.
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 Way, y'all.
For now. All right.
How did you get here?
No, they went the other way. But it's literally just saying way as far as pronunciation goes, and there's something about that that just strikes me as very silly in an interlingual sort of way.
Wait, didn't I have like a headcanon like this at some point? Like, I know as it is that I headcanon that Sly Cooper is natively French and can't speak Italian to save his life, and I feel like I had a similar thing with Sonic and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, that's the thing with French, and I can confirm as someone who speaks a bit of French. Half the vowels are read like shit, the other half aren't read at all.
I think the worst part is that I've wasted enough time studying French that I kind of understand their method to their madness.
Engines revving.
I'm not proud of this fact. Yeah, there we go, exactly.
Yeah,
it's...
French is like the...
aesthetic language. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I'm trying to think of a way of making it rhyme.
French is aesthetic and gives me a headache.
That would only rhyme in your accent. I was going to say, I don't know, something like... I don't know. I want to work the phrase aesthetic bitch in there somewhere. Cheese-eating surrender monkeys, let's leave it at that. Someone else came up with that, so you can't find me. Also, I am part French, so le fuck off.
I'm...
RBS, why you make me look so bad?
Bonjour, s'il vous plaît.
Hello, bonjour, oui, oui, la Suède.
Since she's a foreigner, how about a bikini? I'm sorry, what sense does that even make?
Oh, well, you see, she's Croatian. It's okay, I've got my bike outside.
What?
What? Ow!
Shut the hell up!
That's my favourite non-sequitur punchline.
You...
And the pants were dead.
Huh? Huh?
The moon was a dream all along.
It's only nightmare moon!
Oh my! Hello.
You're done for!
Can't you made another one?
What?
Like 6 days ago. He made another one 6 days ago.
Oh, yeah. Top 10 bad babies.
Top 10 bad babies.
And they're all knife. I think.
They're all knife. Well, no. One is knife.
Ah.
Oh my.
Jonathan Brunt, the only man in the world.
Well...
Oh, good. Fuyuhiko's just kind of evaporated.
Well...
What does a salmon look like right before it lays eggs?
Like this.
Aww.
Obvious. You salty twat napkin.
I'm sorry, I'm thoroughly impressed by whatever this is you just described.
What?
It sounds beautiful.
What?
Hey, hey!
What even wealth? Well, we shall have dinner in the diner, even though it's like 3 in the afternoon. He says at 11:05 at night. It's weird how I think we wouldn't tolerate Kazuichi's perversion if it weren't for the fact that Teru Teru was so much worse.
Actually, that's a good point. Basically, it's the South Park censorship thing.
Of course.
Toasted. Ow. Let me try
Yes.
that again without swallowing my tongue. God.
Nice. Austin, I may have called it by accident. It is in fact a skin-tight pair of briefs.
Are you serious? A moment.
Are you serious?
Matching! Fucking hell.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That would even be something to be confirmed therein.
Neither did I.
Oh!
And as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if Kazuichi somehow retrofitted it so that he could just press a button and it pings right off. But then who's wearing the trapped one? I don't think that will happen, Austin. Spare the ink. Hyoko!
Isn't that Hyoko?
She's doing a cry.
Jeez, don't get my hopes up. I thought it was Miss Sonia.
Doesn't she?
She
seem a
looks
little
distressed.
strange?
Has she seen a body? It's like 2.5 hours into the stream.
If I had to describe it as a song title, it'd be Sprint of Tears.
Huh? It looks like she's running from the beach. Did something happen?
Huh?
Well,
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say anything.
Aww.
But Hyoko was friends with Mahiru. So clearly...
That's totally it!
Hey. Whoa!
What? Oh.
My, how disappointing. I thought if I came early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
And of course it just says pork burger. I'm sorry, pork burger in huge letters next to her head. Like, clearly people want to pork her burger, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying anything. She looks too young. But some people would think that.
You came wearing only your swimsuit. I didn't want
But
to
some
carry
people
it
would
with
think that
me.
she looks too young.
If I did,
I don't. She's
it'd
fair
be a
game.
serious burden.
But even though you didn't want to carry anything, it looks like you're carrying something.
Instead of bringing lunch for everyone, I brought ice cream.
Well, that's just nice.
It's not like I'm gonna turn it down.
Also, what is she using for a hair clip? Are those upside down panties?
Lunch. I don't think it can be used as a substitute.
Also, I was thinking of stuff we could all do at the beach together.
I've been
So
trying
I
to
brought
work
a
it out
board
since
game
the first
too.
episode.
Should we play it even though we came all this way to go to the beach?
It's either the Galaga ship or it's upside down panties.
Panty panty.
I see.
She bought them from a vending machine in Ikeyaki
Disappointing.
Alley.
I know what it's supposed to sound like, but Iki Alley might be one of the best names. Like, that beats Diagon Alley, frankly.
That took me years to get.
Really?
What happened?
And you would have thought that Nocturne Alley would give it away. Nope, that took a while as well.
Hey, hey, hey!
Nocturne Alley took me a while. Diagon Alley I figured out around the second book, I think. Which is still too late, jeez.
See, I only ever heard it before seeing it written for quite a while, so that's probably part of it.
Hey, hey. Thanks.
Well, everyone thinks you look good, obviously, because boobs! Well, even Ibuki's into it. Well, good for her.
Yo!
Akane, why do you have blood everywhere?
Hey! Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Akane! What happened to you?
What?
Oh.
Is something wrong? I made sure to wear a swimsuit this time.
Not that! Your wounds!
It wouldn't be strange if we nicknamed you Carrie right now. Oh, you're talking about these. On my way over here, I happened to run into Coach Nekomaru. And when that happens, I gotta fight him, you know?
You're a strange one, Miss Owari.
Are you really alright? Your head, it looks like it's split in half.
Nekomaru split her in half with his bulge.
Well, it'll go as long as I rub some spit in it, right?
You're totally playing up the power of human spit.
I'm all fired up now. I never knew such a strong opponent even existed.
Well, anyway.
Hey.
All right.
Cool your jets, Kazuichi. Oh. 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 She's moist.
Hajiman, Kazuichi, why you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
No, Kazuichi, you're breathing pretty heavily.
I just did a little swim.
Is this entire thing just so we can get, like, proper, like, bikini shots of all these characters before they're killed off one by one, by one?
Ah, yes, and they made sure to kill off the shortest one and the fattest one so that we wouldn't have to,
That's too obvious for me not to comment on. That's definitely not a little swimming.
Why were you already
That just wouldn't work if they,
you
like,
guys are about to swim now, right?
up the camera
Isn't
on
that why
them,
you're all
then,
meeting
like,
up?
neither of them would fit in frame.
It wasn't
Well,
for
true.
my enjoyment. I was trying to see if I could swim to a different island.
Huh?
She almost looks a little bit like Aiko in this particular shot.
But I couldn't find any other islands. It seems it may be difficult to leave this island by swimming.
If you didn't see anything after you swam for 3 hours, it's more than difficult. It's impossible.
Yeah, that may be true.
Just casually swimming for 3 hours as you do.
Hey. Awesome!
It's like my favorite blonde joke ever, for the record.
Oh my!
I'm listening. I don't think OBS is, though.
Huh? Oh no.
Oh no, BS. Oh no,
Oh
BS.
no, BS.
But anyway,
Yeah, there we go.
You were saying.
Oh, was I saying? Have you ever heard the blonde joke? The three girls stuck on the island?
Against all the women in the world? Fine. Ibuki accepts that challenge with the power of technology. Time to pump these puppies full of silicone.
I don't even know how to properly respond to that.
I don't think I
Don't
have.
say such asinine things.
Okay. There's a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde stuck on an island.
I am terribly sorry for my
They
delay.
shipwrecked or something. So the brunette says, I know, I'll try to swim to shore. She gets about a mile out, gets tired.
Oh my.
And so she swims back. But she does remember while she does this that land is 7 miles away.
It is to prevent sunburn.
So she
I
tells
do not want my skin to
the
be
other two
sunburned.
girls, listen, I can't swim that far. I can only swim
However,
for like
as
2
I have
miles, so I
never
only got a
worn
mile
a
out.
before,
And
had
I
a
couldn't
hard
go any
time
farther.
putting it on,
Or
which
something like
resulted
that.
in
They're
my
like, we'll
delay.
try again. So she does. She goes out, she goes 2 miles, and then she gets tired and drowns. Well, the redhead says, I can do this. She
Really?
goes out, she
It
swims 3 miles,
my
she gets
bad.
tired, she drowns. So the blonde's like, I can do it. She swims 6 miles out, starts to get tired, and swims back.
Oh dear.
That's it.
Oh dear.
My. Miss Sonia!
I think the only one I've ever actually properly appreciated was the one where somebody was asked to paint a porch. And other than that, I'm pretty terrible about getting jokes to begin with.
Do I even want to ask?
I am concerned.
Painting the porch? Woman is hired to paint a porch. Paint like a back porch, right? Maybe it's a front porch. I think it's a front porch. Woman is hired to paint the front porch of a house. So, yeah. You sure you can be okay painting the porch? And she's like, yeah.
Engines revving.
So they hand her the paint. She goes out front. The husband turns to the wife and says, I'm a little concerned. Why is that, honey? Because she's blonde. Yeah, but I'm sure she'll be fine, honey. That's just a myth, right? And so like half an hour later, the girl comes back and she's like, I'm all done. And they're like, really? And she's like, yeah, you didn't even need to give me this much paint. There wasn't much to paint at all. And they're like, really? And she's like, yeah, 3 coats, we're done. By the way, it's not a porch. It's a Mercedes.
There's a dead body, by the way.
A body has been discovered.
Perfect timing!
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed...
Oh god.
Someone come here!
I really don't want Wendy to die, but something tells me, considering we haven't seen her yet today.
Oh, of course this door is locked. Is it an egg? Oh no, we'll have to go in the other way. I'll run into the security camera. So, do the body discovery announcements not go off when there's 3 people now, or have 3 people already seen the body and it just adds up?
Oh, Monokuma, 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 let me go. Beelzebub.
Okay, we're probably about to see a body, so all bets are off. Oh, there's the bat. You know, from the game. Oh no, the game. Up. Hey, there it is.
Oh no.
The fuck? But also, it's as I said. They gave her no personality, then tried to develop her a little bit too late. So, like, of course she was gonna be next.
Tess! Stop! Also, what the hell?
See, Discord cut out, so it just stopped at what the hell.
No, that's all I need to say.
I'm the ultimate clairvoyant.
Love how this one wasn't even like a... Are you kidding me? Or something, it was just... Oh, there we go.
I'm used to it at this point. The thing is, I didn't even give a proper guess for who was going to be the culprit. I just mashed the keys and the cursor landed on Pecco. Thing is, Pecco was in the right place at the right time, but then so were a load of others.
Well, is that a confirmation that you believe it was Pecco?
I mean, that was my... So I'll just live with it. The muscles stiffened and grew hard.
Damn it!
Moi da ra.
Are you kidding me?
Oh!
I wonder if this would have been the perfect crime, except because we're here because of Kazuichi's perversion. That's the only reason why there are more witnesses that account. I don't fucking know. Now's not the time to make bubbles! But I'm assuming then that, like, because Kazuichi was alone when we got here, that means that he was the third person to see the body, and it is just 1 + 1 + 1 if it follows the same rules as the previous game. Because Austin, I think I know I've sent you some of them. Like, I've been having ideas for a Danganronpa of my own. Not that I intend to make it, because that would just be shamelessly ripping it off, but just hypothetically. And the whole body discovery announcement requiring 3 people to witness a body thing was a thing that I intended to incorporate into one of them.
Huh?
And of course, this means that Hyoko's going to get stanky again, because now no one can fix her kimono.
Hold it.
Ah, she got changed.
What? See?
Oh. Sandy footprints. Sandy cheeks.
I mean, she lives with Mr. Krabs in Bikini Bottom. What are we talking about?
What the?
If they need voice actors, hit me up.
You serious?
Somebody love me, please.
That's right.
Hey,
As it is, I'm so looking forward to actually uploading today's episode of Lost Winds, even though it's going to go up after the date changes, because we finally meet Sante, and she is just a basic bitch, and it's amazing.
In other words...
What about dying of old age?
What's this?
Well, could we do that if there's a time bomb on the entire island?
Yeah. Maybe that's why Monokuma's so insistent on giving us motives and like, hey, I want to see a blackhand, hurry up and kill someone. Because if they just wait, then...
Also, dying of sickness is not considered murder, but chemical warfare is a thing.
Jeez.
No way!
What if someone was poisoned? Or infected with a zombie virus?
Or Tetris.
It's the Monokuma file!
What? Yeah!
Do your best.
Do your best, do your best, do it every day.
Hey!
Perhaps.
The Monokuma tablet.
So basically...
Basically, she's no more powerful than the ultimate musician. Ah, yes, the memes. The memes! The memes, Austin.
Why?
I mean, where to begin?
Oh shit, what up? It is Friday, my dudes.
Hey.
Oh, yes. I wonder if the archive of this stream is going to be completely fucking unwatchable because OBS can't keep its shit together.
Because it's bad.
I'd be more interested if, like, the YouTube and it's like 20 videos into yes.
Well...
Because then we'll just suddenly, then afterwards and something talking about everything else again, as if never. I got it right by the end.
Fine.
Ah, yes, Mario, it's good to see you. I've got a long story to tell you, but it's very important. Once upon a time, I was a young lad in my village when all of a sudden, ellipsy, and it was huge, and afterward, the greatest I've ever seen.
Perhaps.
Probably should have done that away from the mic. I apologize for your ears.
Meow.
Oh.
Oh, Mikan, you precious bubble.
Hey.
So, okay, this is weird. We had like a different Kyoko for every chapter because like Byakuya was in charge to begin with, and then Nagito took over, and now it's Chiaki. Oh, there is music. Okay. It's the Monokuma file! Of course they're covering up her chest. At 3 PM, so she was dead before this even started. Is it by any chance possibly the baseball bat? Or softball bat, or whatever the fuck it is?
Or is that a misleader?
I mean, it's got blood in it, so... I mean, it's a possibility. Ah, yes, Womicide. Okay, we have a bullet. Obtained bullet. But before anything else...
Obtained ammo!
How is my snake? Flush that poop. Poop!
Yep.
Oh, so you know about it too, Chiaki, but if we point out that you know that, then you'll know that we know, then we'll be in the same boat.
Well... Hey, hey.
But, like... Well, how long is the investigation going to last? Because, like, I don't want to be here all night.
That's wrong.
I'd assume the investigations are going to be pretty quick, considering they have been so far in this game.
Because, like, we've got through the slow stuff, and then the trial's probably going to be really long. And that's my line of thinking. Anyway, what's going on with this mask? Yeah, I'll take that to mean that I could probably get through it before the end of the night. Assuming OBS doesn't go poo. Again. Sun Witch! Esper Ito! Probably an anagram.
It cannot be.
I didn't know Croatia was so into anime.
I am sorry.
They want to make us suspect Sonia because she's being suspicious and also she was into serial killers, but like... Nah.
Is this going to be our Steel Samurai for the game?
Kazuichi, how's your butt? What's that at the bottom of your back? Two loaves that come together and suddenly separate. When you poop, it's your butt. Carry on.
I especially like the little percussion interlude there that you were able to fit in. What's that? It's your butt.
You're not going to question the loaves. Anyway.
No, I appreciated that and its great amount of detail pertaining to the situation at which it was of descriptor quality. I am far more perturbed by the in the middle of it.
Well, you know, pound that shit. Anyway, I suspect Peko for no reason other than the fact that I picked her at random during the last trial. She's been indicted.
It's gonna be her anyway.
I mean, I was right about the victim, so I must be right about the fucking...
That is not the only thing you've been right about, and I will not rest until Peko is the murderer for this.
I will not rest until I've investigated every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
And I will not rest until I have killed the moon.
Yeah, kill the moon.
It's sad. I'm gonna miss Wendy's.
Well, at least we still have at least 5 guys.
That's true. But most of the... Well, technically, considering that guys is often used to refer to a group on an androgynous matter, we will be left with 5 guys at the end. Is this the subliminal message this game intends to promote? Somebody walks up hardly and like, Arby's, what? Anyway.
We don't even have Arby's or Wendy's in this country.
Oh, I know. Do you have Five Guys?
Yes, and I was
Actually,
so offended.
have many guys. Never mind.
I was offended when they first brought Five Guys over because that's such an American thing. Like, can't we have like a British? But they do really good food, though. Also, I said doo-doo.
A quintet of fellows.
See?
Welcome to Quintet of Fellows. Here you can buy all sorts of wonderful goodies for your stomachs. Including but not limited to vanilla within a shake of milk with bacon.
A piece of toast.
Yeah, but you can actually buy bacon vanilla milkshakes at Five Guys, so...
Not in my experience.
What? Okay, British ones suck then. Five Lads.
But their food is good.
Five Lads would be the Scottish version. There we go.
Lad shat in teacher's kettle.
But still.
I showed you that newspaper clipping.
Yes. It was beautiful.
It appears.
Now, wasn't it mentioned earlier that there is no, like the shower in here does not function? So that is clearly going to be of note. I thought that was a weird mouse hole in the wall. It was, oh god, 5 dads. I thought it was, like, Izubuki's shadow. I thought it was a mouse hole. Although... I love Bonomi's theme. I probably said that already.
I'm sorry.
Mushrooms.
You're so evil.
Oh, Monomi. Precious child of the ooze. It says private on the door and everything. Privates. Into the room of the showers, where there are showers in a room. Oh, hey, there's Akane. Eating. Wait, hang on a minute. If you come in here and use the shower, does that mean you have to come here naked? Because you aren't allowed to get changed in the bathhouse, or the beach house, whatever it's called. A window. Oh, well, clearly that's how the killer escaped. Literally chewing the scenery. But it doesn't have hinges on top, though. Just a thought.
What? Leave it to me. Now then.
This bitch investigating. Yeet! Oh, I thought she was going to throw me up there.
I'll pick you up.
Oh my. Clean panties. And an OBS fuck. Or not. Make up your mind. If I'm going to crash, commit to it!
Alright!
Ooh, OBS chose a different thing to be the standard image for one of the stream crashes. Interesting.
Oh, nice. This is a thing that's happening.
Nice.
Nice on. Boobs!
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
She's got that muscle mass, yo.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
And boobs.
A massage, huh?
Make sure your
Do you have
stance
a
is
trainer or
wider.
something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Keep your stance wide. Keep your body lower. As you're moving backwards, keep your eyes on me.
Nah, I don't have
Left
a trainer.
foot, right
My
foot.
stepmom's lovers like to
Now
get
go
drunk and
even
give me
faster.
full body
Anyway.
massages.
Oh. I don't think that's what that is.
So, how's the window?
Let's see.
The window. To the wall.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window. But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
Well, that was a piece of information that I'm gonna take a while to swallow.
What? What? These nuts?
My stepmom's lovers like to give me full body massages.
Why is it a window now?
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty
What?
easy.
That's just a window now. Like, where did the bars go?
There were
See?
bars?
My head can fit through, no problem.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep, yep.
Clearly they stacked some Tetris and left.
Huh? Like... So...
Yeah, clearly they charged up their stamina and then ran up the wall.
Pissed me off.
Oh, Akane. You will probably be plot relevant eventually. It was such a waste of time to help me out, and all you saw were my panties. Well, I mean, we've got plenty of boob shots if it's any consolation. You see that those bars? Where were they in that other shot? Deary Leaf. It's a nice shower room, but I don't like really spacious like shower and bathrooms. It's like it just feels too open, man. Ah, the closet. Is Nagito in here?
Still not seeing bars. I am blind, though, however. Good. I have no eyes, and I must not speak in a reasonable voice.
I have no eyes, and I must seize. Well, here's an obvious thing. Ooh, a gummy! Well, clearly they're trying to indict Hiyoko. Because she was talking about gummy gummy. Ah, Detective Gumshoe, how nice of you to drop in. Giant baking trays. Ah yes, we must go and play more murder. Fun. Like, objection.
Actually...
Mashed with ovaries. I object to these ovaries. I object to the ovarian cycle. I see Great Wall of China.
Combating China!
And even escaping China. But there are some walls of China too great! But instead of saying yes and taking the money, he chose to be Mormon! Hardy, har har.
I only remember half of that. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
So... let's go.
Wow, it's made. A popular scale is 1-1, but a more popular scale is a banana.
Hello there.
Speaking of bananas, it's Nagito! How you doing,
What?
Broccoli Head?
Why?
Well...
Yes, we were just there, Nagito.
amazing!
Can someone just slap him? Like, I know it took like...
I will.
4 or 5 chapters to have that happen to Byakuya in the first game, but I mean, come on. Expedite the process. Deck him, Chiaki!
Now.
Oh my god, stop talking in ideals. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Let's...
Now.
As I said, I wouldn't put it past him to do that to himself. Quite frankly. So, I'll settle for a slap. Not even a kiss-kiss slap, just a slap. Not even a wake-up slap, just a slap. Double slap that hits 10 times.
Man. Now then.
You're a strange one, Nagito. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Hey, hey.
Was he lucky enough to get the 1 in a million RNG that he didn't actually lose the game?
Huh?
Nya.
Well? Want me to tell you? See?
Ah, down 5.
That's right.
Down 5 drinks. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody!
Yep.
That just sounds like a metaphor.
Nope.
Maybe I'm just thinking of Undertale because I just did the Undertale video for Patreon, but like, Jackie just going full Alphys for a second there. Nagito probably just mashed the buttons until something happened by luck.
Wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure he also got Sonic 3's level select on the first try.
Oh, please. Oh, that's Sonic 3D. Spelling fucking Barracuda.
Now that is awesome. Except that I played it on a GameCube controller.
You fool.
But I also swapped the B and A buttons because I wanted to play Rystar with B being grab or something like that, and couldn't do it.
You fool. Clearly there is a trick to this that is serious. Wah. See, I'm only going to read the first letters. Wab. Wab. Wabhi. Wabhet. Wabhetit. Wabheth. Wabhetho. 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 Am I making sense yet?
I mean, there's a double T there you didn't read, but yeah?
Wabhetho. Bow. I know nothing of Seinfeld. Your ass is late ass.
Thought you had.
Don't go taking photographs. People might mistake us for the good friends you're used to. And of course, I'm sure OBS just cut out my lovely baritone singing. I think I'm baritone. Am I a baritone, Austin?
Greatly. What?
Am I a baritone or a tenor or what?
You're a very interesting case of having a naturally higher than normal voice, but certainly when you sing, you go more towards a baritone, yes.
I have a naturally high voice. Fuck out the door.
Hmm?
Well, that's just sad. Eggs. That's just not something to be happy about. Ah, death. A piece of toast. Ah yes, they just clip through each other, and that is part of the humor. So here's a question. But, like, when in this game when you play this, like, in this chapter, when you play this game for the first time, can you do the down 5 thing, like, immediately? Or does the game be like, oh, no, you don't know how to do this yet, you can't do this now?
I would love for Monokuma to point that out.
Ibuki specifically. What was the letter of... What were the options? You can't. Okay, that's sad. What if you press up 5 times?
Aha!
Haha, beat the system.
Up 5, down 5, up 10. Before the title screen shows up, but after the title screen shows up.
Ah, Schrodinger's titles.
Ah.
Ah! But what about the Konami code? The trick is you
I was just about to start quoting Metal Gear there, too.
But the trick is you have to actually spell select letter by letter.
It seems like there's some kind of password, Snake.
Colonel, what do I do to get in?
This is just silly. All these keyboards, that's not what a real egg looks like. The fish tank. That's clearly our top priority here.
Actually, this is exactly what my 4th grade music class looked like.
Just chairs and tables that are actually keyboards. That's just silly.
Also my 4th egg music class. There we go.
Eggs. Eggs.
And bacon, bacon.
Oh no, bacon pancakes. What if the killer notices us, senpai? I sees. So that is what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. I don't know why, it's just suddenly fun to read it in like text-to-speech voice. Ah, the window is broken.
I see. So that is what happened. I like that now.
Because we are tighter than bark on a tree. Clearly, the killer pole vaulted out of the window with a baseball bat.
So Siri, how did the murder happen?
Eggs.
That wasn't even loud. Yeah,
Yeah, that was disappointing. I had to cover it up with eggs.
Fine. Eggs.
Okay, check it out.
She just sent me to a restaurant.
Thing is, the way she said it just sounded like it was going to be, like, she's about to bust out some sort of freestyle rap, like, okay, check it out. Smart money bed and I'll be better off without you. In no time I'll be forgetting all about you. You're saying that you know, but I really doubt you understand my life is easy when it ain't around you. Uh-oh, testing the best, I'll be here stressed now. I think I love the thought of you more than I love your presence, and the best thing now, probably for you to exit, let you go, let you back. I finally learned my lesson, no half-stepping, either you want it, you're just playing and listen to you know, and I can't believe in what you're saying. There's a million yous, baby boo, so don't be dumb. I got 99 problems, but you won't be one. Like, what? Whew!
Rap for me, Siri.
Okay, here goes. I wrote this one myself. Apologies in advance to the Sugar Hill gang. I said a hip-hop, save me from the clippy, the peak, peek it pop and you don't stop, space lock it, to the pong, pong pong the doogie, say up jump the doozy, to the rhythm of the ontology.
Beautiful.
She could do that! Oh,
That's excellent. Clearly, epic rap battles of history. Siri versus Tessellating.
Epic rap battles of history. Siri versus Tessellating Hexagons.
I may just have done. The text is so slow.
That's bad. Uber bad. Hey, Uber is a fine service.
I have never used it. I don't go out that much.
Uber Burger. I can't do jokes today.
Girl D is just there, eating. Oh good, we don't have to replay the second day.
Eating what?
D's nuts.
The stream was dead, and so were Hifumi's pants.
Is it still dead, Austin?
I am not seeing nothing, but at the same time, it's not telling me the stream's over. It's just telling me that I can't see anything.
Well, I mean, OBS is still displaying fine on my end, so...
Okay, now I'm getting fine. I don't know what that was about.
I have 4 emails now.
Nope, never mind.
Is it working or not?
Ooh, oh, we're back, yay!
How much did it miss? Because, like, here, nothing actually...
Well, I'm sure YouTube got it fine. The last thing I saw, they were still standing in the room, and now it's Girl D. I want you to look at this photo.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was then, because, like, literally nothing looked wrong on my end at all.
Ooh.
Anyway, I've only been, like, as long as you could hear us, that's the only thing we're paying attention to, because, like, honestly, this is kinda boring. Like, if they kept...
like Corpse Party in general! Did I just say that out loud?
Calm down, Mickey Mouse. Like, if they kept this concise, then they would have got the creepy game aesthetic nailed perfectly, but it's just dragging on. It's just belaboring the point. Oh no, D. Friends don't blackmail friends. Meow. Of course, photography. See, am I supposed to, like, transpose this onto actual characters? Because...
It stopped making sense 5 minutes ago.
If you want to pronounce it properly, Heartbeat, it's vase. There is no but. Well, that's because you're American. And America is wrong.
You're all spelling it wrong. It's either V-A-Y-C-E or V-A-H-Z. And then I don't have anything else to add to that. That was where my statement ended. But I'm still talking for some reason. Siri, rap for me again.
Oh, great. Do I have to remember what happened in this game as well as the actual game? That's a strange crouching pose. What? Clearly the F stands for Fuyuhiko.
How many times were the word bitch used in that exchange with himself?
Fwevril. Is OBS still working?
Oh, yes.
Good, because it had a moment. Austin, it's up to you to let me know if these things go poopy.
Oh, I will most certainly inform you of the poopy.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'll be right back.
Oh, Nekomaru.
See? Perhaps.
So is the implication of that 2 characters are siblings and a guy is the one who killed Ronald McDonald? No, sorry, she's from Catherine. I meant Wendy. Hey, look, it's a Dan Breen movie.
Sato and 2 Kuzuryus.
Or is it Nathaniel Breen? Nathan Breen. Nat Breen. There we go.
See?
Miracle!
Miracle, congratulations.
By the way...
Well, no, non-fiction doesn't mean historical fiction. Non-fiction means fact.
Isn't that
wonderful.
Curry rice.
Too bad.
Aww.
Either that or he tells that to everyone who beats it to sow seeds of everyone doubts each other. But then, you see, we saw Hiko with an envelope like that before. How do you know that's what it looks like? Plus, I mean, the surname Kuzuryu came up twice in that, so...
You... perhaps...
Dear OD. But Sato, though. What has Shigesato Itoi got to do with this?
Hey, hey. Leave it to me.
But I'm glad that Chiaki's getting, like, a whole dump of character development now. Because, like, she's nice. I appreciate her.
Hello there.
Of course Nagito's still fucking here.
You caught me?
Wouldn't it be breast if we travelled together?
Well... You don't know?
Well, that's convenient.
Bye now.
Buy now, pay later. Don't mind Chiaki just casually cosplaying once again as one of Iceland's antimatter demons from Scandinavia and the world. You're still here, Chiaki.
Hey, hey.
Yes, I know this. How are my snake people? Or one of them? I mean, you know Jerry, I'll give you that. What?
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 Jerry the snake.
I've told you about Jerry. Jerry is the one who was stolen for artwork, and I don't even know if I can really get away with telling that story on this stream.
Duly noted.
Long story short, once upon a time, there was a snake called Jerry, and someone who I don't know stole him and commissioned someone else to make a porn of him, and I'm offended by this, but kind of not. Don't ask me how I found out about this. That is a thing that happened.
Oh, that... I didn't know his name was
I told you his name was Jerry! Yes, Jerry with a G.
Jerry with a G. Wow. Okay, I immediately think Jerry with a J because I'm American.
Sorry.
De fuck.
What?
Pineapple. Suddenly, pineapples.
How did I get here?
The end.
The end.
I like the glee with which he said that, like, sorry, that was a lie.
What the? Jeez.
You've all been bamboozled.
Wait.
We have business with you, children.
Alright, Hiyoko, you're the one who wants to leave the most so that you can go and wash yourself. Mikad, are you dying?
Hey, hey. Well...
The pineapple mystery. Mikad is so precious. A lonely face. Oh, Mikan. Ibuki, how are your boobies? Iboobies.
Why, you... Oh. Guitar!
Guitar, she says. I mean, we mean it in whatever way you're willing to talk to us about, to be fair. A disappointing face.
I see.
Department store rooftops. Selectively reading text boxes.
Aww.
And all of this because of Kazuichi's perversion.
I see.
Testimonies.
You don't know?
Oh. Well then how did Mahiro figure out how to Felf?
But still.
I mean, she got the game over and it's head down 5, but how did she figure that out? It doesn't like a really contrived motivation for murder, though.
Huh?
Calm down, OBS. Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking.
How mean.
Oh, I am still here.
Okay.
Your stream is still here.
Okay, I just thought that maybe Discord had eaten a leg.
No, that's wrong.
No, I'm just
Isn't that right?
currently enjoying that visual of Nagito because he's adorable.
Nagito
sorry.
Doing the chimichanga whilst hand and leg cuffed to a bed in a full-body morph suit as a trailer for a porn dungeon.
It's obvious.
I actually like that Stephen King book.
Well... Hey.
I think it's Stephen. That is Stephen King, right?
Which one?
Gerald's Game?
I don't know. I don't know why you're asking. I don't know much about Stephen King.
That's weird.
I just know that he was on cocaine when he directed Maximum Overdrive.
Bye.
He directed a movie.
Yes. Only once, and he was on... It was during his cocaine years, and that's why it came out bizarre.
Now then.
Are you writing that down like it's a prediction?
Now.
Like it's past facts? Like, don't mind me with my ability to predict the past.
What did you say the movie was called?
Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
It's about a load of trucks that turn evil.
Oh! The movie that ripped off the really good Steven Spielberg directed movie that inspired Jaws!
Jonas?
Whilst
P-Wiggles.
Cocaine.
Side
note,
I'm so
Stephen
paparazzi
King
I can predict the past.
had cocaine years.
See?
I don't even remember the pineapple mystery. You'll have to enlighten me, because I watched all 9 seasons twice, and I don't remember any pineapples. Why is the snake so cute?
Eggs.
I mean, yes, but... Yeah, no, eggs.
I do wonder if I have to give the snake presents at some point. Oh, look, a hidden Monokuma. Well, there's the prize. Naughty book.
Yep.
I've never watched How I Met Your Mother. Well, yes, but am I supposed to? Will I do a bad if I don't? Ah, yes, that thing on top of the bare Monokuma. This is my priority. Fight me.
No.
If its heart meter is at 0, will it egg? Like, badly. Like, I'm using egg as a verb here, not lay an egg, but will it just do a bad? The photos
You see,
from
that
the game, perhaps?
originally comes from the French word for 0 in the game of tennis. To do badly.
Yep.
I know what I said.
Meow. Look at this photograph. Look at this graph.
Ending. You mean where she became a princess, or when he became a disco ball?
What?
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 Somewhere in the script they mentioned the Twilight's true ending. And I'm like, which Twilight? Which true ending?
Oh, disco ball.
Yes.
Well, she's got blonde hair and blushy cheeks, so clearly this is Fuyuhiko's sister.
Oh.
Oh, she's cute though. Why'd she have to die?
Motivation. And in fact, Fuyuhiko mentioned his sister in the diner that one time.
See?
And since all the others are alive, clearly this is Sato. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yep.
I would say Twilight, but I'm not sure if you'd get the exact reference on that alone.
Huh? See?
Oh. Rainbow Dash. No? Okay, I'll pass.
Pie. The answer is actually derpy.
Wait.
And in case anyone gets the wrong idea, this is a reference to a YouTube poop and nothing more. Austin's into that sort of thing, I am not.
No. Hey, I used to be into it when it was good. So it's Mayor Mayor's best pony, we all know that.
I want to fight Olive, Irish, you, and a P.
Hey, hey.
$3. Oh, by the
Now
way,
it's time for Who Wants to Be a Bee?
the date has changed. We're nearly there, I'm sure. It's only been 3.5 hours. Nagito, how the fuck are you doing here? How the fuck are you doing here?
Now.
It's like really demanding and very fun.
Not how I thought that sentence was going to end. I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes.
Actually...
Trust him as far as you can throw him. Throw him into the pave. Because that's a thing.
Yep.
Oh good, a one-on-one date with fucking knee toes.
Yep.
Well, goodbye then.
Bye now.
Head, shoulders, and Nagito, Nagito. Head, shoulders, Nagito, Nagito.
And eyes and ears and mouths and oh. Okay, so here's a discussion, right? How many things are plural in that song? Because my father and I are of the opinion that everything should be plural because it's addressing a group. And thus, Nadorito. Love it. But my mother insists it should be head singular, shoulders plural, knees, and toes. And it was her birthday, but the date's changed. But you know, you know?
In the same way that the song Does Your Dick Hang Low turns into Do Your Ears Hang Low.
The only version I've heard is Do Your Chain Hang Low.
Does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Yeah. Well, in that case, what we're referring to is the specific person either being addressed in the song or the person singing the song, such as the little kids commanded to touch themselves in front of a teacher. Anyway, so these kids are touching their head, and then their shoulders, then their knees, then their toes,
or
then
feet
their
in the French
eyes,
version,
then their ears,
then their mouth, because they only have one. Feet? Really?
Yeah, in French it's head,
Oh,
shoulders,
that's
knees, and feet.
right! That's right! I don't even remember it, but I think we learned it in Spanish, and it definitely did not fit the phrasing
Now
there.
then.
The only thing that I remember about songs in Spanish, because I wasn't actually taught any apart from Happy Birthday, and they say birthday happy. But I don't know if that's true.
Whoa! Hello there.
I mean, I would assume they do, simply because that's the
What the
adjective
heck?
thing going on.
Big news!
Like, we're one of the only languages, along with German, that puts the adjective first.
Well, it
Makes...
in some languages, the order of it varies depending on how much you want to specify and what the nature of the language is and stuff like that.
And in French, the only time anything changes with grammar is occupations. I am student.
But they like that in...
I am a person who is student.
They have that in Spanish and German as well, I think.
Listen!
In German too, really? Okay, that's news.
That is an order!
Hey,
Wow!
Sonia, you worry me in the best possible way.
anyway.
Sparkling Justice is officially our genocide jack, which must mean that it must be Nagito?
Nah. Okay, let's suppose we can take down.
That's weird.
However,
But what if they use the mask on the body instead, rather than themselves, just to be perverse?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete.
Frog capture
The
complete.
center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines.
I'm really
in the
sad
night
he didn't actually have something special to say about destroying a doll.
That would be me. Sparkling justice.
I shot a doll. Mission complete. Would be great to put in there.
Well,
It's a very lengthy catchphrase.
do you have a minute?
Well, I mean, it's a very long completion song, isn't it?
Yeah. Shots, 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 everybody.
I mean, technically, I got a fish is on there too, isn't it? So,
I mean, I can live with it.
Wow.
Fish in general, though. Aye, why do they even exist?
game, and no other reason ever.
OBS.
OBS.
It's highly unlikely there's a serial killer hiding on this island because they wouldn't do that 2 games in a row. But yes, why do fish exist? Like, who said they could reel? Real.
Then one day the Lord turned to the sea and said, yeah, why not? I'm having an off day.
Yep.
He turned to the seas.
Now then. See?
Hyoko has such tiny feet.
Yep.
I am the Lord, your dog.
Yep. Well...
It shouldn't surprise us at all that Hyoko's footprints are there, because we
Perhaps.
saw her running away from the crime scene crying. But she wouldn't have done it. Like, she's a bitch, but she was nice to Mahiro, so there's no way she would have done it. Tiny feet.
See?
Gummies. But we got a yellow one, and it can't be any of those flavors. Chips? You mean potato chips?
Not those kind of chips, silly.
And then I forget where it goes from there.
I think Espio just states what they actually do. I think. Either that or that's where the conversation ends, because I'm pretty sure Charmy brings it up halfway through the level like a...
I see.
Like a bee.
Well...
He's a little... belated! Ha! 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 Ah! To the party there.
Ha. But since
I'm
when
waiting
we can...
for the follow-up to that where you say Santiago, but never mind.
No.
Nah.
Nah.
Not those kind of chips, silly!
Mekan, you're too nice. No. Bed latte. Like, the first half of that message is pretty important. Why are we only looking at the second half? But Hyoko wouldn't have done it, though. Like, who's going to... Ah, you have taught me how to tie my kimono. You have outlived your usefulness. Oh, ding dong bing bong. And it only took us 3.5 hours.
Now you've got to say it with like some really cute inflection, like, you know, you've outlived your usefulness. I'm gonna bop you on the head. Really freaking hard.
Come! Now is the time to fight the decisive battle! The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits! The class trial is finally raising its curtain! So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Monokuma Rock Hallelujah.
Now
Hard Rock Monokuma, there we go.
All right.
Alright, what's this trial gonna look like?
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I mean, a beach
Stop
theme
it,
would be
Nikito.
thematically
God.
fitting. What?
What would be?
Oh, if it's themed to look like a beach, it would be fitting, but... yeah. This is not gonna happen, oh heart person. It's 12:15 at night. So once we get there, I am going to end. He says, taking the long way around. I will never learn the way around these islands, I swear. Well, are we ready for Girls Hit Your Monokuma? Woo, cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Poop!
Rap for me, baby.
I don't understand. Rap from me, baby.
Why?
I don't know. Frankly, I've wondered that myself.
Why you?
Well, it's good to know we're on the same page.
I'm not sure I understand.
Tess, help.
No?
Now.
7 now 1.
Unbelievable.
Nicole? Monokuma wrapping around in a full Wilson. Something about that is a beautiful image.
What the fuck?
Is that your gut?
Uh-huh, that's Monokuma's gut.
Bastard!
Oh my god. Oh my god, what?
See ya later!
This is bad.
Like...
What?
Show some spirit!
Still not as good as
sorry,
Nekomaru.
what?
This too
Dad bod
must be
Monokuma.
the will of causality.
Except Dad bods are chubbier than that. Not that I know, I'm not a professional. I've not played Dream Daddy because I'm not paying $10.99 for it.
What am I looking at?
Wah. The best way of getting to a courtroom.
Evil.
It looks wrong just to see a one-way escalator with no counterpart. I've dreamed of those before. Just the whole thing just goes down. Do 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 do. I just love how the elevator controls just next to Chiaki's head just kind of look like a face going, "Oh!" Maybe you shouldn't not breathe, Hajime. I did that earlier in this stream.
Do tell?
Because when we were coming to take me away, haha.
Ho ho. Hee hee.
I'll take it.
So... impossible!
I mean, it's kind of beachy. They got trees, they got sand, they got the sky,
No, no!
they got balls, which might be coconuts, I'm not sure.
We've got balls!
Like...
Oh no, that's surely the beach. That's 2. Right? That's 5. From this stream alone.
Oh, Austin, hold me. Just unfold me. Unchain my soul. Give me love. Make me whole.
See, it's easier than unchaining you simply to break these chains of love. Don't give in.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Just the abbreviated version. Anyway, that's it. That's it. That's the it that it is. What it is. It is.
That is not is not.
Ai Weiwei, the artist. Are the majority at least.
James Old John had impressed the teacher more.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
There was one more, I think, than he could. Close though.
Anyway, that's the end of the stream. So we should probably go before, like, first of all, before people in this house try to go to bed, and also before OBS dies again. So, do you have anything else to add to the discussion, oh Austin, my Austin? Do you wish to Austin, my Austin?
Oh, Austin, my Austin, the fearful ship has landed. God, there is just so much that you've gotten right so far. Like, I have a list of, like, 20 things in a row confirmed from Chapter 1. Just, and it's still going. Nothing you've predicted fudge me hard with a bill, though. Lisbon Lampshade, yas!
Yas.
Yas, brah.
Yas, slay queen! Anyway, I still need to do like 3 minutes of editing on yesterday's episode of Lost Winds. So...
And I just started editing tomorrow's part, and I'm supposed to be more ahead than that.
Oh, Austin.
Oops. And I don't get to record tonight. Yeah?
I've been able to continue to be Tessellating Hex because there's a thing that we're going to be doing at some point. You still need to hit me up about that. And there is just one...
I have hit you multiple times, but up, not so much yet. But we'll get there.
Here to improve your aim. Well, there was just one thing left for me to say before ending this stream. Santiago.